drink your poison. Let's make some shit.
Okay. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Whap. My proficiency ranked up though.
All right.
Which is good.
Well then. Okay.
Hey, you can hear me, right? You don't have plans, do you? Come help me out, instead of sweeping your life away. We do owe it to him. Well, we'll just have to wait. Hurry down and help him out.
Sorry I kind of pressured you into doing this.
And now to our next topic, Fall from Grace, the story of a dishonored Olympic medalist. Just recently, a high school coach confessed at an assembly that he had been repeatedly abusing students. Given his prior Olympic achievements, this has caused quite a stir. What caused this habitual offender to suddenly confess these heinous crimes to his entire school? The police are hoping that the upcoming interrogations will bring light to this question.
Isn't this...
My friends would come back from practice with bruises all the time. It was scary, but I'm relieved that the abuse is finally going to end now.
He would touch me and stuff all the time. I'm glad I don't have to deal with that sexual harassment anymore. There were always rumors, sure. Not many people believed them, though. Like, I'm totally shocked they were actually true. At least now I can go to school without worrying.
I knew it. This is your school, isn't it?
Sure is.
Things might be getting turbulent at school, but you need to just keep your head down, all right?
Sure.
More importantly, keep those hands moving. I've got some more stuff I need you to do.
Man.
Chief really worked us hard. Did you see that? It was on the news. No way the school's gonna be able to play dumb after that. I saw it too. Shiho's name didn't come up, right? Not that I saw. I bet they wanted to keep that part quiet. I'm so glad. It's finally over then. All we gotta do is stuff our faces and put Kamoshida's crap behind us. Totally looking forward to the celebration party. I'll try not to let you guys down.
Yes.
Alright, we need to go sell the gold medal tomorrow. Even if the chief wants your help, make sure you turn him down, okay?
Okay.
We gotta take care of business tomorrow, like we told Lady Ann we would. Make sure you sell that medal. I'm just gonna study.
Yo. Now listen up.
What do you want to do?
Study!
Make sure your clothes up.
Hey, hey.
I see you're able to solve these problems rather quickly. Hope you're not just picking the easy ones. You're making some good progress. I can see the wisdom in your eyes behind those glasses. You'll tire yourself out if you keep at it too long. You should stop for today and get some sleep. Hey, Nerdfuffle. What's up?
Make sure to do the dishes.
When I get back.
Just do it. Don't get cocky with me.
I'm not getting cocky.
Welcome.
Am I interrupting something?
Not at all.
The cause of the runaway train incident in the subway the other day still has not been found. Police are hurrying to solve the matter as it may relate to the rise in psychotic breakdown incidents.
Oh, is that the thing everyone's been talking about?
Sure is.
Doesn't it make you curious? People who were living normal lives suddenly went mad or deranged out of the blue. Not to mention that it's happening one after another. Could they really be coincidental?
Leaving that aside, what do you have?
I'll have the house blend, please. Are you a part-timer? I'm surprised this place can afford one.
Wow, rude.
No, not exactly.
Are you a high school student? Where do you attend?
Shujin Academy.
Oh, someone I know goes there as well. I've heard that things are rough right now. A teacher named Kamoshida confessed his crimes like he was a completely different person, supposedly. And it
Sure
happened
did.
all of a sudden one day. Can a person's mental state change so easily?
Huh.
Is my drink ready yet?
Coming right up.
Rude.
Alright, today's the day we turn in that metal for cash. You know someplace that'll buy it off you, right?
Sure do. Huh? You again? What do you want? I want you to buy this, huh? Gold medal? Why do you have this? We don't buy any fake or stolen goods here, kid.
Hey,
Hold on a sec. Let me see that. I'm just not gonna ask where you got this. How's 30,000 yen sound for it, though? Works for me. 30,000 it is then. It's almost time. Here, take this with you. So thanks for selling me that metal. But best not to open it. Just bring it with you next time you come back here. Got it. Glad you're so quick to understand. We're here. Manishi Iwi Iwai. Yes? There are some matters we'd like to discuss with you today. Go, kid. Do you know why we're here? I don't know. Looking for evidence? You tell me, Mr. Detective. Watch your attitude. Well, you guys gonna search me? Go on. Do what you gotta do. What was that? An upstanding citizen's supposed to cooperate with the cops, right? Hey, you sure that lead was legitimate? Could have sworn it was. Can you two hurry up? I got a business to run here. You bastard. Hey, you. What's in the bag, huh? Show me. The kid's just a regular old customer. You can check the tapes if that'll convince you. They'll show everything that's gone down here today. I don't want to be here when the detectives see the footage of me with that gold medal. I should leave. I won't let you get away that easy. Show us what's in the bag. I should actually be going. All this is starting to feel a little too fishy. Hey, you're talking to the kid, remember? Besides, he's not one we're here to see. Erg. That's right, Mr. Detective. Maybe next time try not harassing my customers. See how that goes. Grr.
See ya.
Safe trip home, kid.
What were those detectives doing there?
Ooh, what kind of sandwich? Tell me about the sandwich. Tells me about your sandwich. I need to know.
More importantly, aren't you curious about what's in the bag?
Nah, not really.
Well, come on, let's... A real gun? Wait, I think it's just a model. It's incredible, though. There's something weird about that place. Hey, I just had a great idea. We should totally buy this gun from him later.
Sure.
I mean, it's perfect. Something this real-looking would work wonders in the metaverse. Anyway, he told you to bring it back the next time you came, right? You should try striking a deal with him when we go to return it.
P. Ken's calling me.
Oh, hello, it's me.
Hi.
I saw the news, you know, about Kamoshida. It's getting a lot of coverage.
Serves him right.
I'm still not sure about that.
Sure. Why? What? He was the fucked up, gross dude.
The reaction's been bigger than what I was expecting. I guess I'm just surprised.
Why is my phone vibrating? Nothing important, I see.
I don't think we did anything wrong, though. I wonder if we helped those people speak up about it.
I'm sure we did.
That's pretty amazing, huh? I didn't think we'd actually be able to do it. And yet, look at us now. This calls for a celebration. Let's meet in front of Shibuya Station at noon tomorrow. Don't be late. Oh, and did you pawn off that medal? You didn't forget, right?
I remembered.
Good to hear. I
Fancy
already
whole
made
wheat
reservations.
toast, cream cheese, a little sesame oil on some cucumbers and cherry tomatoes. Ignore the cilantro, bagel seasoning, and a dab of... sounds tasty.
You should be really excited about the
That's a
place I
good
chose, by the
sandwich
way.
right there.
I'm sure everyone's gonna love it. Well, see you guys tomorrow.
Ah, a restaurant of Lady Ann's choosing. Finally, a decent meal.
You're a cat.
Hey, what do you think we're gonna be eating?
It might be Chinese.
In that case, there's all sorts of meats, fish, oh, and lots of desserts too. In any case, I'm surely looking forward to it.
We're finally having that celebration tomorrow. I can't wait.
Now listen.
What do you want to do?
Study.
Make sure your clothes up.
Get them smarts,
Hey, hey.
protagonist.
Well then.
So good.
No wonder Lady An chose this place.
Of course it's good. This is a famous hotel after all. Oh yeah, I heard that the police are coming to interview some people at school.
That's troublesome.
Our names
Look
are
at
gonna
those
come up for
pancakes.
Sure. People are spreading all sorts of rumors about us in Kamoshida. But we got him pumped up. I keep hearing stuff like the Phantom Thieves really stole his heart. I think most people don't believe it, but some of them actually seem grateful. Look at this.
The Phantom Aficionado website? Well done, Phantom Thieves. Now I can keep going too. Thank you for giving us hope.
Yay, hope.
Pretty cool, huh?
I was just desperate to deal with my own problems, but seeing people saying all this feels strange.
Yeah. Hey, what do we do now?
You planning on eating?
Well, of course I'm gonna eat, but...
This place has a time limit!
Oh crap! We only got an hour to eat!
Just 50 minutes left.
I'm not gonna finish all the beef dishes at this pace!
I need to eat my way through the entire dessert menu!
Look after our stuff. We'll snag something for you guys too, don't worry. Oh man! God melts in my mouth.
Seriously? Only meat? Now, where should I start? And she's all about the cake.
So happy!
Hey, calories.
Shut up! How much do you think one of these costs? I'll never get the chance to do this again! The Wilton Hotel Cake Buffet! I'd heard rumors, but I never thought it'd be so amazing!
And where's our share?
I didn't really know what you'd want, so I just grabbed you some beans.
Didn't know what you want, so here's some beans.
There were some pretty bizarre things there too, so we got you a variety of those. Fried bananas, preserved eggs, and some kind of beans.
More beans?
We put so much on the plate that it got all mixed up, but it should probably still taste good.
Beans
just
and
plain
fried
grotesque.
bananas.
Let's go. These two just don't know what fine dining means. We'll show them.
Leave it to me. I got this.
That's reassuring. You guys watch our things while we're gone. Wait patiently for our return.
Oh, it's like a meaty explosion in my mouth.
Lewd, Ryuji, lewd.
Oh, this part's cream cheese!
They're not even listening. As I'd expect from the buffet at a top-class hotel, the ingredients and variety of dishes are crazy good. There's a reason it costs 8,000 yen. They have a lot here, but fish should come first. Let's fill our plate with all sorts of fish. Which table do you think they're at? Ooh, look! There's the fish! I'd prefer it raw, but grilled is great too.
Have you heard, my dear? The news about that Kamoshida fellow was absolutely dreadful. Oh, right. That teacher at Shujin Academy, caught doing such indecent acts. Shameful, really.
Hold on a sec.
Shameful, really.
And they still haven't managed to solve those horrible psychotic breakdown episodes, have they?
Horrible.
Oh, I wish they wouldn't let themselves be distracted by such a tawdry scandal. Perhaps it's a sign of how peaceful this country is. I honestly pity those poor Shujin students, though.
It's Sounds like the Kamoshida incident is the talk of the town. Shoot! They noticed you! Just grab some food and act natural. On the plus side, we'll get to eat the food later.
How did a child like this end up in here?
Bish, I paid for it.
I certainly hope you didn't bring friends. I prefer my meals to remain hooligan-free. Thank you very much. Come, let us go.
What a rude.
What's so bad about kids coming to enjoy a buffet? I wonder how the other people here are reacting to the news. Let's get some more food and listen. Maybe there are more people we can eavesdrop on at other tables.
Hey, it'll be a problem if they figure out we're eavesdropping. Let's pretend to grab some food. Some meat dishes nearby. Give me the meat.
Oh, meat! I'm no Ryuji, but a meal is just not the same if you don't have any. I got distracted.
When you really look at it, he's just an ex-athlete who overestimated himself. He should have just accepted his lot in life and quietly done his job as a teacher.
It's not even an incident we can take seriously. The whole story is pretty ridiculous. We should probably look into it. But we can also just let the low-ranking scrubs handle it.
Look into? I guess they're investigating Kamoshida? They don't sound very enthusiastic about it, though. Yeah, grab some food! Get the part that's not too fatty.
He's gonna be arriving soon. We don't want to keep him waiting, so we better get going too.
What is he going to discuss with the higher-ups? Well, I'm sure it's more important than lunch.
They were dressed quite well, but they still looked pretty shady to me. I wonder how the other people here are reacting to the news. Oh, I got distracted.
News travels quick. It's already all over the internet. You know, the story about how Kamoshida got his ass kicked by some world-reforming heroes.
It doesn't sound like a serious story to me. Some of the details are pretty far-fetched.
Don't worry about it. We just have to do what they tell us to do. It's all rumors made up by school kids anyway. If it's gripping news, who cares if it's not true?
So they don't believe themselves. But they're making up stories to make the Phantom Thieves seem real. And they're doing this in front of the actual Phantom Thieves. Whoa, act fast and make sure it's got a lot of whipped cream!
What's wrong?
Nothing. I thought some weird kid was looking at us. I said, why don't we go? It's almost time for the meeting.
Well, that was rude. Did you hear him? He said you were weird.
What a jerk.
Rice is incredible! It's the cornerstone of every great meal! Sorry, I got a bit carried away there.
So, the ratings for the news were really that good? It was because it was about that teacher who sexually harassed his student, huh?
It's all about how you frame it. You've got to cater to the idiotic public. Ratings go up when you show them crude, sensational news and make it easy for them to understand.
How can he be so insensitive? A student almost killed herself because of that Kamoshida.
By the way, do you think these sudden changes of heart might be real?
Well, that,
Quick, grab... Oh, and don't forget the crispy bits.
Yeah, the crispy bits are the most important part.
So, because he had a sudden change of heart, he just confessed to all his crimes?
Everybody knows a rice dish isn't complete without the crispy bits.
Sorry, but it's time. I have to go. I'll call you again after the meeting.
A sudden change of heart, huh? I suppose I can't blame him for seeing... Don't think there's anyone else we can listen in on, but it's shocking. So many of the adults here don't seem like nice people. Now, according to what we heard, it seems most adults aren't very interested in the news about Kamoshida. Well, now that we've got a nice variety of food on our plates...
brought a ton back. What do you think about coming up against such ritzy food?
I'm so happy.
It's cute hearing that from someone like you. Just don't get too excited. Got it?
You're the last person I want giving advice about that, Ryuji.
Don't you think you're eating too much, Mona?
There's no knowing when we'll get to come here again.
Sure, but you guys brought back loads of food. It'd be a shame to let it all go to waste. Why don't you help them out, Ryuji?
Oh, we should both help.
Oh, me? I'm way too stuffed. I couldn't possibly help.
As she eats more cake.
Yeah, stuffing your face with cake. Whatever, let's deal with this ourselves.
Feels like no matter how much we eat, the amount of food we have stays the same.
There's still more?
Don't give up. Let's keep at it.
We did it.
Did it. Hooray! My belt feels multiple sizes too small.
Oh yeah. This is a victory for all of us.
Is this a game to you?
Not exactly.
Good job, you guys. How about one last dish to cleanse your palates? I recommend the seasonal tart. The grapefruit has both alluring sweetness and a tangy sourness.
Stop. I don't want to hear about sour stuff. This isn't good. I gotta go to the bathroom.
I love nauseous Ryuji voice.
Well, me too. Please, carry me gently.
Carry me gently.
My, look at that table.
Come now, pay them no attention. I'm sure they must not normally have the chance to eat such exquisite food.
I can only imagine what their parents must be like.
What a bitch.
What was that?
Ryuji's mom's a saint.
We don't got time for that. Come on, let's go.
I'm stuffed.
I totally panicked when I saw the closed for cleaning sign at the bathrooms.
You were talking big about eating until you puked, but you really did puke. Are you some kind of moron?
Hey, same goes for you. What floor was that restaurant on?
We came up to get here, so it has to be on a lower floor, right?
Dick.
What the?
There's still no update on the case.
Not yet. Excuse me, but why are you so involved? It's not something you should be concerned with.
I don't care about your opinion, you incompetent buffoon. When I say pick up the pace, you do it.
Hey, you're cutting in line.
What do you want?
I want you to go back to the back of the line. Apologize to Ryuji.
We're in a hurry.
So am I.
I'm sorry. So you can butt in front of other people if you're in a hurry?
It seems the customer base has changed since I was here last. Have they started a daycare?
What?
Sir, we don't have time for this.
I know.
Hey, you just
Don't bother
punched me? Don't you punch
What's
Ryuji.
with that bossy guy?
Shouldn't we head back down?
Yeah, but that dick really pissed me off. He Wasn't even hiding the fact that he looks down on everyone.
Don't lose your temper over this.
I just can't forgive shitty adults like that.
The man's voice sounded almost like the one from back then.
What's wrong?
Don't worry about it.
That's just gonna make me worry more, you know.
I bet it's because he rarely eats well. I'm always stuck with canned cat food, too.
Yeah, that Sir bullshit makes me sick. Damn it!
What took you so long?
Why are you all pissy?
Sorry. I had a run-in with some woman a second ago. She bumped into me, but then said it was all my fault when she dropped her plate.
Sounds like a real bitch.
Yeah. Thanks, though. But the restaurant workers all looked at me with this disapproving expression. I wonder if we're out of place here.
It always feels like this.
Hey, Morgana.
What is it?
Anyone could have a palace, yeah?
Anyone with a strong, distorted desire.
Same for them having a change of heart if their treasure gets stolen?
That would be the case.
That would be the case.
Why are you bringing this up all of a sudden?
We had trouble earlier, too. These selfish shitheads who just look down on everyone else. I was just wondering if we'd be able to change those kinds of people, too.
You mean, you want to continue as the Phantom Thieves?
I've been thinking. We put a lot of work into changing Kamoshida's heart, but nobody believes in the Phantom Thieves. Plus, those guys who had no other choice but to just deal with it are thanking us. Us, of all people!
What do you think, Alan?
I agree. If we ignore people who are in trouble, I'd go back to being the same as I was before. Well, that's true.
You're under my tutelage. There's nothing we can't accomplish as Phantom Thieves.
Shouldn't we be able to help him out?
I didn't even think of such a possibility. But it's true that with this power, we may be able to help people.
But that means we'll have to fight shadows again, doesn't it?
Sure does.
Indeed. That can't be avoided.
I'm sure we'll manage.
This chair is really starting to piss me off.
Right.
It like pushes itself, like I set it up to be like, I don't know, ergonomically good, and then like it gradually lowers itself back. It's kind of annoying. I want to help people.
Even if you guys are still just
We just
fledglings,
ate dinner
means
at a
we're an actual
fancy
organization
restaurant
now.
because we beat Kamoshida's ass and sold his metal for money.
Fledglings? That's actually pretty fitting for us.
Alright, it's settled. We're gonna catch all these shitty adults by surprise and make ourselves known to the world.
What's up, Lav? How are you today?
Are you okay being our leader?
Of course. Certainly, I'll
No
be the leader.
objections here. I can't handle all that responsibility stuff.
Where's my say in this? But Lady An made the recommendation, so I'll allow it.
Well, should we decide on a name for our group? I just want went with Phantom Thieves of Hearts last time, but don't you think a real name would be cooler?
Ooh,
This is
I
the
got
most
it.
pointless part of the
Wanna do
game.
Something both cute and luxurious sounding. Let me see. How about the diamonds?
I'm getting the real Little League baseball feel from it.
Well then, here's my suggestion. How about Tilefish Poêlée?
Tile, what?
Say what?
That's what I ate earlier. It's commemorative, no?
Oh no, you idiot! You just...
We're just the Phantom Thieves. Never does this come up in the game.
Huh. That's not bad at all.
It's just like,
A good name. For a rookie.
it's pointless. The most pointless part of the game.
Going with that?
If that's okay.
Well, now that the name's set, who's our next target?
There are tons of rotten adults and all. Why not just stick to targeting big names?
Like a celebrity?
Yeah, something along those lines. If we go after some bigwig, it's gotta get on the news, right? Don't you think more people would believe in us if we did that?
That's not a bad idea. For you, Ryuji.
True. If we become better known, we might be able to give courage to a lot more people. I don't really like the idea of just picking someone out of the blue, though.
Let's narrow it down to someone we can all agree on then.
So we need a bigwig we decide on unanimously.
I like that unanimous decision part. It's like we're making some kind of pact.
Now then, this is the official formation of the Phantom Thieves organization.
Oh no! Our time for the buffet ran out.
I guess we'll just have to talk more tomorrow.
Grab a roll and split.
Another world in which people's distorted cognitions take shape? Stealing treasure to change hearts? And on top of that, a talking cat told you all this.
Yep. Believe what you will.
Honestly speaking, that all sounds absurd. It's hard to believe that this is even worth listening to. Still, it can't be considered nonsense when parts of it align with Kamoshida's confession. The same goes for the testimonies of the officers who arrested you. But so be it. At any rate, you mentioned something more important. These two other accomplices, besides this talking cat thing that appeared in your story. From what you've been telling me, they're students at the same school, aren't they?
Dot, 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 dot.
Very well. I'll leave it at that. Let's continue on. The questioning's not over anyway. If you are making this up, the cracks in your story will prove it. The next to receive a calling card was this individual. A master of Japanese arts, Ichiryusai Madarame.
Ichiryusai is such a fun word to say.
It's even more
Ichiryusai.
incomprehensible than Kamoshida as to why this man was targeted. Where did you come to know him? And how did you learn of his crimes when you weren't a victim of them? Start by telling me what you all schemed.
And this is the story about how we took down the great artist Ichiryusai Madarame. Well, we spent all our money on the buffet, but we officially established the Phantom Thieves. So it was totally worth it. The Phantom Thieves, huh? I'm liking the sound of that. I hope we can really help people. I'm curious about the Phantom Aficionado website too. I wonder who made it. No clue. More importantly, you see the survey on there? I don't know how I feel about it. Yeah, there was this approval rating thing, but it was only at like 6%. It's pretty low. Yep. But don't you just want to see it? Don't you just want to get it higher than that? I bet it'll go up tons if we keep taking down big targets. It's pretty damn exciting if you try and think about it like that. You know, you're actually right. Well then. Let's keep working hard from this point on. The Thieves' Den has been unlocked. You can access the Thieves' Den. What's the Thieves' Den? The Thieves' Den, you will be able to do various activities such as view art, listen to music, and play card games. You may unlock more with story progression, so stop by now and then. What is this? I've really messed that up. I can't believe I mixed up the gas and the brake pedal. Oh well. First I need to fix this up. What is this tiny boy doing? That ought to do it. Okay. So, did you need something from me? Were you drawn here by the smell too? Oh, sorry. I guess I just got here too, huh? I can definitely understand not knowing what's going on here. Don't worry.
I see.
I think I'm starting to get it though. So that's what this place is.
Hey.
This is a place created by the cognition of people like yourself. Your memories and feelings are collected here and given shape. Boy, am I sure glad I came here now. I bet this place can teach me all sorts of things.
Hey.
You're going to stick around here for a while. You could take a look around too if you're interested. I'm curious to see more of the memories inside you. That's creepy. If there's anything you don't understand, just ask me. I'll help as much as I can.
Doing good?
Well, that should wrap it up. Good job. Palace Maker. After you have purchased items with P-metals, you will be able to place them within the Thieves' Den. Cognitive allies and confidence will come and view and discuss your items. These characters will change when you enter the Thieves' Den or change item locations. You can adjust these decorations based on the story progression. The interior of the Thieves' Den may even change depending on your decor. This is a song from old Shin Megami Tensei games. Like, I remember it from Digital Devil Saga. Same with this one. There's nothing up here. You never see it coming. Alright, Umbra, I will hydrate. How are you today, Umbra? Okay, bye. Whoa, that brought me up. I want to leave. Good, you're doing well. Yeah, it's totally a new royal thing. What's in my IM? Oh yeah, let me send this. Oh yeah, let me send the celebratory pic I took today. Celebrating the founding of the Phantom Thieves and celebrating us crushing that classy buffet. Sick. Good pic. You can cool it with all the celebrating anytime now. Wait, you took that while I was eating? Why didn't you tell me? I did. You just never stopped eating. Anyways, this is our start as the Phantom Thieves. We're going to take the world by storm. All the shitty adults in the world better watch out for us. Can I make things?
Okay.
Need more
What's
tin
up?
clasps.
What's up?
Aw. Oh well, we study them.
Now,
What do you want to do?
make sure your clothes up.
Wow!
I'm so smart. S.M. Marty.
Well then.
First off, I'd like to begin by congratulating you.
Oh, thanks.
To think our master would give words of praise.
You better treasure this moment, inmate.
God damn, Caroline, you are just so rugged.
You have encountered allies who share your ideals, and you have found your place in reality. The time has come. Your rehabilitation will soon begin.
What rehabilitation?
I shall explain it to you now. You have a special potential. However, that must be refined into a useful power. It is weak now, but refining it shall grant you the strength to stand against the coming ruin. That is the rehabilitation cast upon you.
Strength? Question mark?
Time you learn something for once.
There are various means by which you may gain the power to resist the ruin. Fighting shadows and gaining experience is one way. The fusion process I taught you prior is another.
This is all possible because of our master's guidance, inmate.
Yes, inmate.
Though it may be presumptuous of us, we have words of wisdom as well.
When you're out in reality, you better hone your relationships with those you have contracts with.
spending time with those people will lead to the cultivation of your relationships with them.
If you've got time to waste, you'd better visit your contractor's inmate.
That is another
Will
source
do.
of power to evade the ruin that our master has mentioned.
Thanks to the contracts you formed, your heart is steadily gaining the power of opposition. It seems the rehabilitation is going well. This is a truly joyous occasion.
I thought you just said that we're about to start the rehabilitation.
I shall grant you an ability befitting of your newfound growth. Consider it a gift. May the devotion to your rehabilitation grow even deeper. I have high hopes for you.
I feel like my bond with Igor is growing deeper. My bond with this imaginary big-nosed man.
All right.
Being able to hold 8 personas at once is nice, though.
The time has come.
And don't forget to go talk to your contractor's inmate.
Sure. I think I need to start hanging out with An. Full speed ahead. Exactly. Wish I had money. I'd kill for a real breakfast.
Have you heard?
What about Big Bang Burger? The one on Central Street is holding a contest right now. The Big Bang Challenge or whatever. If you go at night, you can eat for only 500 yen. You gotta eat one of their giant burgers though, right? How can anyone actually finish that still? 500 yen is a steal.
Wow!
Oh, I meet Makoto today.
Like you heard last week, gym class is canceled today. Instead, I'm supposed to give you some guidance. The gist is, don't go around talking about the incident. That's all. The police are still investigating Mr. Kamoshida, so I can't say anything myself. As a teacher, though, I'm ashamed for not having noticed that a student was suffering like that. I'm not defending him, but as a colleague, he just seemed like, well, a normal person. Honestly, it still doesn't feel real. I guess people can have multiple sides to them.
The teachers have it rough, huh?
Oh yeah, I just remembered something I learned about psychology. They say that humans have several different personalities hidden in their subconscious.
Different personalities?
Oh, to be clear, I'm not talking about multiple personality disorder. These different personalities can be a different gender or a different age from you.
Fansite is a great name.
I mean, if you think about how gods and monsters and myths were first based on the human image.
Right? Hey, I wish I could have breakfast. Yeah, but tonight you can get a burger for $5.
If you actually saw one of those personalities with your own eyes, it might look like a monster. You all seem more alert than usual. Did I finally talk about something that interests you?
Yeah, finally, you dull-ass teacher.
Well, I'm just saying what I've heard. It feels like I just now understood what I learned long ago.
Feels like I gained some knowledge. I might eat your brain and gain some knowledge.
It ain't much, but we've been getting more postings on the Phantom Aficionado website. I want to make my friend apologize for not returning the stuff I lent him. Take that
That's
yourself.
petty.
Hey, those girls.
Hi, those girls.
You know that Phantom Thieves rumor about stealing Kamoshida's heart? It's gotta be made up. Do you seriously believe they exist?
Sure do.
But look what happened to Kamoshida. He probably just couldn't keep hiding it after that girl tried to kill herself. Yeah, you might be right. I guess there's no way they really exist. Most importantly, it seriously sucks that our school is going to be known for stuff like this.
Seriously.
I wonder if it'll affect our college entrance.
Boy, I hope not.
That's probably a normal reaction for now, but they'll see. If we can take care of 2 or 3 famous guys, people will have to believe we exist.
So about those big shots, we don't have any leads yet, right? Plus, there's that rumor about you two threatening Kamoshida, too.
Looks like you'll just have to live a normal, honest school life for the time being. Still, make sure you stay prepared just in case anything comes up, alright?
I'll keep an eye out for info on any big shots that might be coming around.
And I'll try to dig up some dirt online.
We went and
The
formed the Phantom
internets.
Thieves group, but we can't even find a target.
It's been a day.
There.
There. Head pats for
I
Ryuji.
guess sometimes things just don't go the way we want them to.
Yeah, the voice is Izzy from Digimon. Holy crap, I did not recognize that. Mind blown.
Excuse me.
Hey, look, it's Makoto.
Did you wish to see me, Principal Kobayakawa?
I love her hair crown.
You saw the state Kamoshida-kun was in, didn't you? It's as if his personality has completely changed. Something is definitely wrong here.
I'm not sure I follow.
From what I've heard, it appears as though some students were meddling in his business. If they did something to him, who could they be?
Are you saying that these students may have caused Mr. Kamoshida to change?
That is what I wish to know, even if it takes some probing into student matters. I would like you to look into this for me.
It is true that there are many rumors regarding Mr. Kamoshida, but... Do you mean all of this talk about those Phantom Thieves?
It is undeniable that Mr. Kamoshida has changed in some way. I'd like to have a grasp of the cause. This shall also ensure that I handle the mass media and police in the correct fashion.
No.
I will continue speaking to Mr. Kamoshida myself. Unless you find whomever did this, these irresponsible rumors will likely never die down. Don't you agree?
It's all on you, Makoto.
You have been at the top of your class since day one. Your conduct is good, and teachers favor you. I could write you a recommendation for any college of your choosing, Makoto Nijima.
Thank you.
Your lineage must certainly play a part in this excellence. Your sister is still young, yet she holds an admirable position at the public prosecutor's office, no? If something disappointing were to happen here, that wouldn't reflect very well on your sister.
What a dick.
Do you understand?
Everybody in this game is a dick.
How wise. It's no wonder you're our student council president. I'd appreciate if you'd look into this as soon as possible. I ask that you begin at once.
Yes, if you'll excuse me then.
It's me, sir. My apologies for troubling you at such a busy time. Yes, it's about the matter we discussed earlier. I have all bases covered. The investigation will begin immediately. Of course. Yes, I will get results. I should be able to update you soon. Well then, I must be going. Thank you very much for your time.
Ba-doop, boop, ba-doop, boop. Ba-doop, boop, ba-doop, boop. Ba-doop, 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 boop, ba-doop, boop. The police are really here. I saw them at the entrance. I saw them too. They were talking to the teachers. That change of heart thing's seriously amazing, huh? I hope they don't find out we're responsible. I'm pretty sure we'll be fine. There's no proof it was us. We don't need to worry. You sure? You sound sure of yourself. But I mean, haven't rumors been going around about how you guys threatened Kamoshida? This world's Kamoshida shouldn't know anything about what actually happened to him, though. Still, we did what was right. Don't go freaking out over some label. I guess that's true. Man, I really can't wait to keep living this double life. Alright, Sean. We're gonna be counting on you. I can't wait to be living a double life is not a statement many people say. You, pay attention. Is that how you listen when somebody's talking to you? I feel murderous intent. Dodge it! Dodge it! Dodge it! Aw, oh, damn it. Ow, that looked like it hurt. Hit him right in the forehead.
Pay attention!
It's what you get for daydreaming. Kids these days have no respect for their elders. Good grief. Looks like you'll need more proficiency to completely dodge that. Murderous intent!
Hey.
Oh, what's up, Mishima?
Have you seen that Phantom Aficionado website?
Yeah, did you make it? I've heard of it.
I'm the one who started it.
Oh shit, coming right out with it, huh?
You guys are the Phantom Thieves, aren't you?
Yo, how about some personal space? Just saying. Give me some space.
Sorry. Although, if things really are as I think, I should keep it a secret. Kamoshida used me, and I did some horrible things to you guys. This isn't much of a way for me to apologize for it.
Punch him in the nose, protagonist.
But if there's anything I can do to help, just let me know.
That's great, but kablam!
I'm glad to hear that. It's not just Kamoshida. There are tons of evil adults out there. But I'm sure the Phantom Thieves will do something. They can't let this end after just one target. That's why I wanted to make a forum where people could post their problems. There are probably a lot of people who have high hopes for the Phantom Thieves' next move. So, I've also implemented an anonymous poll on the site. Do you believe in the Phantom Thieves or not? I want to work on this forum so eventually it'll be packed with tons of supportive posts. I'd really like to help out in the Phantom Thieves' acts of justice. Can I, please?
It's up to you.
In that case, I'll just do what I want.
You were gonna do what you wanted anyway.
Besides the public's reaction to your group, there were others who supported you. Someone who enthusiastically cheered the Phantom Thieves on. Perhaps they were quite close. What do you have to say to that?
I am that. It's
The Moon Person. Allows backup members to earn XP.
Alright.
That's a good thing to get before we have the
See ya.
point where have backup members. Yeah, I can talk, I promise. Go to the Velvet Room, fuse a Moon persona and a Counselor persona. Counselor is a new persona, which I'm guessing is Kitsume's.
We heard all that. Jeez, it was a little awkward trying to figure out when to walk over here.
So that forum is Mishima-kun's.
If there's one thing the internet provides, it is
figured out our
definitely not
identities?
supportive messages. Trolls
Even
and
so, I
memes.
think it'll be fine.
It's the
You
internet.
seem to be playing it cool.
I guess we should have a little chat about this later.
Though you can get supportive
I will
messages
say,
on the
though,
internet.
A forum where people can post problems may prove unexpectedly useful.
Anyways, we gotta get looking for a new target.
And we need to stay sharp until we manage to find one. Once we do, we'll have to head into another palace. So we should prep our equipment and...
Wait! Oh, crap!
What'd you forget?
What's with you?
Don't we have an exam coming up?
Judging by that reaction, I'd assume you're going to struggle this time too.
It's not like you're any better. All you're good at is English.
I'd rather that than be bad at every subject.
Burn.
Even your Japanese is questionable at best, Ryuji.
To burn.
What's questionable is whether you're really even a human.
To counter burn.
Good comeback, huh?
Let's discuss this with our fists.
Bring it.
I will fight you, you cat.
Will you two stop it?
Okay.
Let's not draw any attention to ourselves until we find our next target. Don't forget to study. No, I'm not getting blamed if your grades start dropping. I would like to improve my relationship with Han. Actually, I could probably get a lover's persona, and yeah, let's do that. Half the party does need head pats. Throw hands, you big dumbs.
Hey, inmate!
You big old dumbos. The other half is a cat. Exactly.
You certainly.
Create new personas.
Before fusion.
I need a lover's persona. I need a moon persona too. Well, let's get ourselves a moon persona. I'm not level 12. Whoops. Let's get a priestess.
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Its power will be nothing unusual. My.
Let's get a Jack Frost up in this bitch.
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
It will receive a fraction of power. Girls, let us begin.
I'm kind of regretting not getting a succubus while we were in Kamoshida's palace. It's temperance. Temperance.
You change your mind. Justine, you handle this.
Read here.
Boop, boop, doodaloo, doodaloo, boop,
Is this what
doodaloo,
Effie is
doop,
required? This is you'll withdraw this then accept this persona. This you'll withdraw this is your this persona. A fee is required. This is your this persona.
There's a lovers. I forgot that Pixie was a lovers. I thought they were a magician persona.
Is this a fee is required? Then accept this persona.
Oh, the game said my kindness needs to be higher?
Done already? What?
I don't think that's true. Not for the first, well, maybe. I don't know.
It is time, inmate.
I could always go work at the flower shop. Or, hold on. Let's see if we can improve our kindness for free. No, because if I go inside, it'll turn it evening. Shit. Well, that sucks. Let's see what it says. Ian seems depressed. Never mind, it's nothing. I need to say something. I might be able to invite Anne out if my kindness were considerate. Oh, you're right. You're pathetic. A real man should know how to soothe the lady's heart. Well. We all know that we really just want to hang out with Ty anyway. Oh shit, I don't have a death persona. Crap-oly. That feeling when the cat that lives in your backpack calls you pathetic. Oof. Oof, too real. Oof. Alright, I need a death persona so we can go hang out with the doctor.
How fares your...
Time for some... Let's exit. Now choose.
Fused by
Let
results.
us begin the search.
Ah, Matador is so strong. I wish I was level 17. Arsene and Jack Frost, Jack-o'-lantern and Bareth.
You okay with this? Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
It will receive a fraction of power.
Debuffs.
Let us begin.
Just a bunch of severed limbs and a boomerang. We all want to hang out with the doctor anyway, so it's fine. We don't need to hang out with Anne.
Are you finished?
We don't need kindness, we just need sexy punk rock doctor.
It is time, inmate.
I feel I can become closer to Cammy. I feel like, yay, we'll go up.
Well then.
Hopefully.
Oh.
Well, looks like if there's any questions we need to answer, I need to decide how to answer them myself because I ain't got a god for it. So why come here? Are you under the care of another hospital? I've heard rumors about this place. I'd like for you to examine her. She was diagnosed with bronchitis, but the medicine she was given hasn't been working at all. She has a fever that won't go away, and she's losing weight because she's not hungry.
A young girl losing weight is definitely not good. You should go to a bigger hospital. I can't provide a thorough examination here. We've been going to a big hospital, a university hospital in East Shinjuku. But all they tell us is that it's persistent bronchitis. I hear you give out drugs to kids. A university hospital in East Shinjuku. The doctor there performs exams like he's on an assembly line. I think he's famous or something. Famous doctor, huh? I'm just a general practitioner out here in the sticks. As you can see, I don't even have any staff. Wait! I've heard there's a medicine that can only be acquired here. Please, I'll pay you, please. At least just examine her.
Hey!
Hold on. Cough, cough. Doctor, my chest really hurts. Dr. Takemi will help. What? Doctor? Fine. Is your vision blurry? How about your throat? Does it hurt? No signs of swelling. Are you sure you've told me everything about our symptoms and treatments you've tried so far? Yes, I'm sure.
Hello?
Hello? What is that? Yuhara-san? It's Dr. Schweizer. Is Dr. Schweizer there? There's something I'd like to ask him about a case that was just in last month's medical journal. I see. Guess the ones in stock we'll have to do. There's a shelf by the reception desk. Bring the contents of the second drawer into the exam room. You'll need to help me administer the medicine. Also, bring the beaker with the red label in the fridge, a towel, wash basin, and a measuring spoon.
Fine.
Oiara. Oiara. Ah, that sounds about right. Thank you so much. I didn't expect her to recover so quickly. It was a very unique strain of an infectious disease. It can't be detected by conventional exams. Temporarily suppress the symptoms. We'll make adjustments as her condition improves. Okay, that'll be 1 million yen for today. 1 million yen? That's outrageous. You're completely taking advantage of... I mean, alright. I agreed to pay. You don't take credit cards, do you? I'll go withdraw some cash right now.
What?
Huh? Wait, you're actually going to pay? By the way, that famous doctor you mentioned earlier, was it medical chief or staff Oyamada? Yes. Are you familiar with him? I knew it. In that case, I'll make this free of charge. Free? You seem happy. Cool. I did the right questions without a guide. Yay.
By the way,
thanks to your outburst earlier, I'm going to perform a very special exam on you today. Giggity. So, is he your assistant? He seems awfully young. Yes, my assistant, Guinea Pig. He's about to put in a lot of hard work today, aren't you? God, this is so lewd. Feels like my bond with Takemi is growing even deeper. Unnecessarily lewd.
All right.
Doctor, can I go back to school now? Not for a while. You need to start eating and regain your strength first. Can you do that for me? Yes, thank you, Doctor. Don't mention it. Your turn. I wonder what kind of response she'll have this time. Maybe you won't even be able to make it home. I feel like cooperating in the shady clinical trial has increased my guts. Something is growing, alright. Jeez, Umbra. Jeez. How are you feeling now? Today's drug was kind of a rough one, huh? But maybe it was just what my careless little guinea pig deserved, huh? This is so unnecessarily dumb. It's like, yo, doc, I'm your patient, not your sub. Especially after approving that girl's consultation without my permission. I'll reflect on my mistakes, but she ended up okay. Punish me more. Punish me more. God damn it, game. God damn it. Same difference. We're going with punish me more just because it has to be that answer. Sigh. Good God. Well, none of my medicine can cure that. Subtext completely gone. There is absolutely no beating around that bush after you answer like that. The drug does seem to be more stable compared to the earlier stages, though. It's probably thanks to your cooperation. Feels like I'm almost there, so try not to die just yet, okay? Alright, take care.
That's the key to this place.
Thanks.
You get to lock up from now on. I can't keep waiting for you to come home. Don't start any fires, okay?
It's Dom text now. Yeah, fuck context. It's Dom text. Don't start any fires. I won't. You can now leave Yogan Jawa at night. Yay, I can do it. I'm a big boy now. Do you want to go out now that now that we're allowed? Boop-a-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Evening. We work at the Beef Bowl joint.
Hey.
You hungry or something? We might as well go for something more expensive and oh, that's right. That part-time employee got it rough. But working here could develop your proficiency.
Oh.
Why won't it let me work here? I picked up the job. Maybe I didn't pick up the job?
What are your thoughts?
Ah, I did not pick up the job.
Oh. Right. Oh.
Ran past it.
Oh.
Let's go to work. Working at the Beef Bowl shop.
I've been waiting.
Oh, you're the new part-timer, right? I've been expecting you. No need to introduce yourself. I actually need you to start working
Any
right
questions?
away. Do you have any questions about the job? No, not really.
Thanks in advance.
Okay. I need to head out for a bit. Keep an eye on the shop until I get back. You know, just make beef bowls without ever learning how to make beef bowls. It's fine.
Oh.
Hey, the meat's done. You'll burn it if you cook it any longer. Customer there wants an order of takeout. Who has time to prepare that?
Nice work.
Alright, good work. You can leave now since it's the end of your shift. This is your pay today. Thank you. Well, I hope you can keep it up.
Man.
Are you okay? You were all alone out there this whole time, but you still managed all those orders by yourself. If you ask me, you were pretty proficient. And my proficiency raises.
Let's head back.
Can I give the bionutrients to my plants now? I need that 1 point in kindness.
Hey!
Move a little more to the right. I can't see the screen. Now for today's train news. Today's headlines are: volleyball beating investigation. The school claims to have left teachers' teaching methods up to its staff. Has denied once again that it had any knowledge of the beatings. Pollen warning as of next week. Greater volumes are arriving later than in previous years. Hotspots in Tokyo. Experience Art of Shibuya. The Madarame exhibit opens next week. People are really talking about the Kamoshida incident. No one in this car knows that we're the ones who did it.
Yep.
Oh yeah, you've got exams starting on Wednesday. Don't tell me you
Open your
forgot.
textbooks.
Anyway, today we'll be talking about the tale of the bamboo cutter. Most theorize that it's the oldest story in Japan. For some, the oldest science fiction story in the world. But if you ask me, it's the oldest story in Japan about a terrible woman. I mean, Princess Kaguya gives her suitors absurd tasks, demands fancy gifts, and then runs off to the moon. Some men lose their fortunes, some are humiliated, and some even get serious wounds or go blind. Women like Princess Kaguya actually show up in a lot of stories from around the world. Now then, Smith-kun.
Do you know the answer?
You've probably heard that a woman who uses her wills to lead people to their doom is a femme fatale. So what's the literal translation of the phrase femme fatale? It's either fatal woman or woman of fate. Fatal woman.
This is it.
Exactly.
The answer is fatal woman in French, of course. Some famous examples of are the witch Morgan Le Fay from Arthurian legend and Queen Salome from the Bible. Not to mention the wild, seductive dancer of the opera, Carmen. Whoa, he actually knew that? Maybe I should ask if I can borrow his notes.
Nice go!
Wow, you must be really smart to be able to answer a question like that. Let me just warn you that exams aren't so easy that you can pass them with a single night of cramming. Take your time and make sure you understand the material, okay? You heard her. Must be rough being a student. Well, you have nothing to lose from studying. Give it all you've got. Boop, 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 boop.
None of these posts are any good. Everyone's just bitching about their parents or their boyfriends. There ain't even a hint of a hint about a new palace.
We can't get everything online. Finding a post with a name and location is asking a lot.
Guess we just gotta find one ourselves then.
Are you seriously suggesting we look for a target that even the police have overlooked?
Sure am.
Yeah, you're right. We should probably just hold off till exams are done with, huh?
Don't fall off the roof, Ryuji.
We can wait and see for a little longer, then worry about coming up empty-handed if it happens.
Oh. This place is off limits, you know.
God damn it, Makoto, this is our chill spot.
We'll get out of here once we're done chatting. Anyways, what's Miss Council President want with us?
The troublemaker, the center of gossip, and the infamous transfer student. Interesting combination.
Why are you such a bitch?
Great way to start a conversation.
Right?
By the way, it seems as though you got to know Mr. Kamoshida pretty well.
Who? Not really?
Yeah, you know, he's only been here a month or so.
I heard Mr. Kamoshida used a volleyball team member to spread details of your past record. Don't you hate him? Mr. Kamoshida, I mean.
What's all this about? My friend here's an upstanding guy.
I don't mean to offend. Many students have been shaken up by what happened with Mr. Kamoshida. The rumors about that odd calling card-esque posting aren't going away either.
I didn't expect someone like you would care about that tactless stuff, Nijima-senpai.
I don't know that it was tactless. Anyways, we done here? We can't leave if you keep talking to us.
At least try to understand my position. Being forced to deal with this horseplay.
Horseplay?
Ah yes, by the way. It's been decided that this place will be closed off due to the incident. I heard some people are coming up here without permission, after all. I'm sorry to have interrupted you.
What was that about?
She's onto us. That girl seems rather sharp. We should be cautious of her.
She really pisses me off.
Be careful.
Yeah, talk about a pain in the ass.
That reminds me. Study hard. Especially you, Ryuji. There are bound to be traps that will need to be solved with brains. Keep in mind that everything you do in your daily lives has an impact on your abilities.
True. Studying won't be so bad if we just think of it as helping us prepare to be Phantom Thieves.
I guess you got a point. But man, it's just so lame. I was all fired up about helping people, not about studying.
Well, I do have somewhere interesting to show you beforehand. You guys did originally promise to help me out with my mission after all.
Huh? Mission?
Follow me.
What are you bringing us here for?
Just do as I told you.
Ryuji, that ground's filthy. Why would you sit there?
Alright, I've got the Phantom Aficionado website up. Now what?
Look for a post with a full name in it.
I already said there's no info on any big shots, don't you? But man, people actually go put someone's real name on here. That's some scary shit.
Won't listen to what I say. No, wait. There's no name on this one.
Someone's bad-mouthing me in online chat rooms. This one's got a...
Ignore those. Aren't there any posts about more serious trouble?
I don't know what to do about my ex who's stalking me. His name is Natsuhiko Nakanohara.
Nakanohara. Natsuhiko Nakanohara.
It says he's a teller at City Hall.
A government worker stalking someone?
That should be a suitable target. Alright, now get the metanav ready.
We're just gonna jump right into a palace? Fine by me.
Hey! What happened to all that talk of unanimous decision?
I'm going to be right back because I need to use the bathroom. I shall be right back. Give me one moment. Probably like 2 to 3 minutes. I am returned. Sorry about that. Took longer than expected because when I flushed the toilet, the toilet chain detached from the thing that flushes the toilet. So I had to put that back on and then wash my hands like super good because gross. But yeah, we're back.
What do you think we should do?
Let's go.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay then, let's go. We need a name and a place, right?
Yeah, we fixed it though.
Name is...
Actually, we don't need a location this time. Just enter exactly what I say. The key word is mementos.
Mementos.
Huh?
Just listen to me. It should work. I think.
Ah, jeez. That again? Mementos?
Candidate found.
We got a hit?
Just as I thought.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone disappeared.
Bam, 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 bam.
It kind of feels like I'm walking on air.
Is this that Nakanohara guy's palace?
That's half right, but half wrong. This is a type of palace, but it's different from the normal ones. Come on, let's head down. The shadows here lurk underground. I don't quite understand why.
The shadows here lurk
Maybe
underground.
because they're
Sounds
drawn to
like an ominous foreshadowing from like a
Underground?
fortune teller
How are
or
we
a
going to get there?
soothsayer.
How? You use it every day on your way to school. Follow me.
Also, that poster in the background, back on all the way back there, is that Rize from Persona 4?
Wait up, Cat!
It's changed now, so the blue one.
The hell is this place?
It's spooky is what
Wait,
it is.
Are clothes changed?
The shadows know we're here?
Since the moment we stepped in,
You should have told us!
we're still safe right here. I've come to investigate a number of times. Shadows never come up to this floor. But it's a different story once you go down. This place...
More importantly, what is this mementos? It's about time you start explaining.
Mementos is everyone's palace.
Huh? What do you mean, everyone's?
A palace as grand as the previous castle only forms when a person's wishes are extremely distorted. So instead of many individual palaces, the general public has one gigantic shared palace.
Aha.
That's where we are now. Mementos.
Now that you mention it, this place feels a bit different from Kamoshida's palace.
When you say shared, you mean they're all put together? Even though they're just strangers?
Think of it as the collective unconscious. No, never mind. You wouldn't understand that.
I understand it.
So what you're saying is... using this place, we can even change the hearts of people who don't have a palace?
Correct. The steps to do so are slightly different, though.
But this place looks pretty huge. Are we gonna be able to get around just by walking?
It seems the time has finally come. Morgana! Transform! Come now, Panther. Ladies first.
Enter me.
Car?
No way!
I missed twice. No way!
This comes from the way cognition materializes in the metaverse, plus a bit of extra training. It's not dissimilar.
So if I try really hard, I can become a car too, just like you, Morgana?
You turn it into a car is totally different than our clothes changing.
For some reason, cats turning into buses is an extremely widespread cognition among the general public.
Ah, I see. There's a Totoro reference. I get it. Good job, game. You did it.
Why a bus, though?
No idea.
Wait, why didn't you do this at the castle?
I would have if I could. But that castle was cramped. There were tons of stairs, and no way this fits on top of a chandelier.
Hey, Skull! Ladies first! Hey, stop pulling me! Oh, that's dangerous!
That's dangerous.
Panther, please be gentle!
All aboard! Let's go!
Why are you all just sitting back there? I'm a car, remember? Not going anywhere unless someone drives me.
You can't drive yourself? Do you know how to drive?
Time to bust my moves.
Safety first, okay?
You'd better not smash up my beautiful face. You hear me?
All right then, we'll leave the driving to you.
Now start the engine. You can't drive if it's not running.
Ah, jeez, what a pain. Where's the key to this thing?
Why would you need a key? There's a switch just down next to the steering wheel. That tickles. Lower, lower. Oh, there. That feels so good.
Is that purring I hear? Oh, what a creepy-ass car.
The creepiest car.
Don't underestimate my meowdery engine.
I hate it. I hate it so much. Stop it. Go away, Morgana.
We're going full throttle. It's time to fly.
It's all lewd. Path of Quimron.
Whoa.
Whatever. I like how you can jump in this. Oh, I crashed already.
Alright, a test!
Alright, I need to equip Ryuji with not protector accessories. I don't have the fire thing. Well, crap. That's a really strong heal. Let's give Morgana the Crystal of Lust. Kersplat! Yeah, my Jack Frost has Garu. What's it to you?
Let's go.
Cool, Joker.
Rabbit snap!
Looking cool, Joker.
Go down!
Looking cool, Joker.
Do it!
Just kill him.
Okay,
1,000 money is not bad.
No match for me.
I need at least 7,000 before I leave here, though. Or 70,000. Nope, don't want to go there yet. That's a dead end.
Wow, gunshot should hit its weakness. You can hit their weak point? Woo! Looking cool, Joker!
You're mine.
Rancid gravy.
It exploded!
Who's next?
Nice work, team!
All right.
Good work. Keep it up.
Okay, that's the way down. That's a dead end. That is also a dead end. Explode.
Alright, the first gunshot should hit its weakness.
Damn, almost 300 damage? Holy shit. Chew. Ugh.
Okay.
That was easy. Whoa.
Got a dive roll out of the van. That seems to be Nakanoharu's shadow. Let me see. Some front desk guy at City Hall became a stalker, right? I don't know how much evil he's done, but we have to do something if he's bothering other people. Alright, we'll go talk to him.
Who are you?
Are you that stalker? Haven't you ever stopped to consider how your ex feels?
She's my property. I can do whatever I want with her. It's not like she didn't treat me like a plaything. What's wrong with me doing the same?
That's not how the world
Treat
works.
someone like shit just because they did it to you. What a load of crap. We're gonna change the hearts of all the bastards like you.
There are millions of people far worse than me. What about Madarame? He stole everything from me, but you're letting him off the hook?
Madarame? The hell's this guy going on about?
Get ready. Here he comes.
Vaporeon.
We should check its affinity.
I'm just going to attack. Oops, missed.
Really? Get ready. How about this?
Here he comes!
Ow, shit.
We should check its affinity.
Persona!
Do I have Mandrake? No, I don't. Dazzler's confused, right? It's dizzy. Damn, I wanted to confuse. Oh well. Medium chance to confuse.
We're all knocked down. That was incredible, Joker. This'll end it.
Damn it. Stop whacking me with a sledgehammer.
I leveled up.
Good job.
I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I couldn't stop obsessing. Not after this person I trusted used me and then disposed of me. I was afraid of being thrown away again, like some worthless thing.
So some selfish bastard was making you suffer too. Still, you shouldn't have dragged an unrelated woman into your mess.
Yes, I know that now. I'll put an end to my love for her. Hey, you can change people's hearts, right? In that case, won't you change Madarami's heart before more people fall victim to him?
Change Madarami.
It's the bud of a treasure. Had we left it be, it very well may have blossomed into a palace. Joker, this will make a perfect reward.
We did it.
So Nakanohara had a change of heart, right?
Most likely.
But how are we supposed to know if we succeeded?
Well, the lady posted the dude's name online. If he really does change, she'll probably comment again.
You do have a point.
Either way, training against shadows down here is the best. It's great prep for our next target.
It's also nice to be able to give courage to the people who post their problems online.
Yeah.
On top of that, we can sell whatever treasure we get for some cold hard cash.
Well, sounds like things are going pretty great for us. All right, we did it.
Hold on. There's somewhere I want to show you guys before we leave.
Oh, is there?
What, there's more?
Don't worry. It won't take long. Well then.
Guess we gotta do it.
So what else we gotta do? There's something I'd like to check in the area further down. That platform we saw earlier should be the way down. Let's head there first. Wait, you've been here before, right? Didn't you got like a map or something? That would hold no meaning in this place. The layout changes every time you enter. Wait, so our path changes too? This place is the fused cognition of countless number of people. It's constantly shifting. Even so, our destination should be pretty close. I'm counting on you, Joker.
Persona! Go down!
Looking cool, Joker!
You're mine.
Looking cool,
Time.
Joker!
Go down!
Looking
Serves
cool,
you right.
Joker! This'll
Okay. No match for me.
Nope, not that way. It's this way. Should say get out of the cat instead of get out of the car, but that's a train.
The trains are totally running.
Of course they are. We're in the subway, you know.
Yeah, but I thought this was a palace.
Then maybe this is how the public views this place? I don't know.
People go through this darkness every day?
Forget that! You sure we're cool running around on these tracks?
Should be fine as long as we're not on the same ones. I think. I'm no training.
You've gotta be kidding me!
Anyway, let's head to the lower area.
right, there it is. The thing I want to make sure of is inside. Oh, God, that was a sentence.
What is this place? It's kinda creepy.
And a dead end at that. Why does it even exist?
Now hold on. Just watch. This is most likely not an ordinary wall. If my hunch
This
is
ain't your
correct-
ordinary wall.
It opened.
He was right. It's not an ordinary wall.
A new area has been confirmed in the depths. Updating guidance information.
See? It's just as I thought.
What do you mean?
That wall wouldn't budge when I came here by myself before. But it'd be weird for the deepest part of Mementos to be some normal place like this, wouldn't it?
So you're thinking there's gotta be more?
Yeah. Now that Kamoshida's palace is gone and people are actually starting to talk about us, I knew something had to have changed down here.
How deep is it? Should we try going further down?
Let's not. That's not why we're here today, remember? We've already accomplished our goal. We should head back, and I'll explain more once we're home.
Okay.
Hey, look!
A person? In Mementos?
It's the small child again.
Maybe it's this one. Ooh, tasty.
Hey, what's he drinking?
Oh. I thought I felt something strange for a second. So, who are you guys?
Kid's
We
ear
should
and
be
haircut
asking
make me
you
think he's a
that.
robot.
Good point. Sorry about that.
And the nose. The nose kind of gives away the robot part.
It's customary for a human to introduce itself before asking another human for its name. Thanks for reminding me, Mr. Tanuki? No, Cat?
That's not Tom Nook.
What took so long to come up with cat? And I'm not either of those.
Yeah, getting confused about that seems pretty normal to me.
My name is Jose. I'm looking for flowers. I'm pretty surprised to see some normal humans running around.
Why would you look for flowers here?
I didn't know people could just come here.
Well, we are pretty special. Wait, that's not important. Who you are is what matters right now.
When you said you were looking for flowers, did you mean that floating thing?
That's right, pretty lady. Those seem to be the ones I've been looking for. I'm collecting as many of them as I can, because I'm studying humans.
Studying humans.
Studying humans? That's why you turned a flower into a drink?
Yep.
Duh.
Flower juice counts as studying?
Hey, could you guys help me with my research?
How?
By collecting flowers for me. I wouldn't ask you to do it for free, though. I find all kinds of stuff you can use while you're exploring. I'll trade you some of that stuff for more flowers.
Well, what do you think? Should we try and get him some flowers?
Seems like it could do us some good, but we don't know this kid. We gotta be careful.
Oh, I'm sure he's fine. Let's give him a hand. He seems like he could use it, and it shouldn't be too hard to pick flowers while we're exploring, right?
Okay. Any other reasons?
What are your other
He
reasons?
called me pretty lady. No, Lady On.
It's probably fine. I mean, he said he'd give us useful stuff and all. What'd he say?
Well, are you going to help me find the flowers or not?
Let's help.
Thanks. taking us just yet, bud.
Yeah, bud.
Aw, are you tired, kitty? You seem grumpy.
Grumpy cat.
I'm not a cat, and I'm not grumpy.
You're a grumpy cat.
Oh, okay. Then, are you hungry? I learned hunger can make a person turn grumpy.
Where did you just
Here,
pull those cookies
you
from?
can have this.
Thanks, but I'll pass.
Well, yeah, you're making the kid worry about you even more. Guess there's no way out of this one.
I'll be looking for flowers around here, so stop by and say hi if you see me. Oh, and I guess just gathering flowers would be kind of boring, huh? Since you humans seem to enjoy playing so much, I'll come up with some fun games for you. Ah, I also remembered something humans like to say to each other. Good job.
Who in the hell was that?
If he's studying humans, does that mean he isn't one? I mean, he just...
Well, he didn't feel like a shadow. I wouldn't say he's dangerous.
Anyways, if we see any of those flowers he wants, I guess we can grab them for him.
Whoa! Hey!
There's something I've been meaning to give you all. Something for us? Yeah, the thing is, I picked up something strange while I was exploring earlier. Here it is. It's a Palpoof.
Huh?
What the heck is that? It's a star. At least that's what it looks like. So that's what I call them. A star? So what about it did you want to show us? Humans make wishes on stars, right? That's so interesting. Stars granting wishes. So this star is going to grant your wishes.
Wait!
Our wishes? Or, it would be nice to think of that. Nice to think that? Seriously?
Hey!
I'll give this to you. It's so sparkly and beautiful. You want it too, don't you? It's a sign of our friendship. I know what that is.
Doing good?
Off I go now. Good job.
Hey, wait!
No way, Jose. Hey, wait. Well, there he goes. A star, huh? He said he'd grant our wishes or something. I highly doubt something like that would actually happen, even in Mementos. Well, I guess you can at least try making a wish.
Oh, I know!
I wish for all-you-can-eat parfaits with 0 calories.
Alright!
Extra large beef roll with pork soup on the side. Oh, now I want pork soup. Nothing's happened. Was Skull's wish too petty?
Huh?
You want to talk. I guess things don't just happen that easily.
Hey!
Well, we can't just throw this thing away. Hold on to it for now.
Well then.
Well, that was a bit unexpected. Let's head back now. All this new stuff to Royal.
Mementos, huh? Still don't really get that place. Oh, and what was that wall thing we saw at the end?
Not entirely sure, but that wall must have been there for a reason. If Mementos is the public's palace, though, it might be affected by the general public's belief in us.
Why do you know so much about it, Morgana?
My memories are a little foggy in that regard. However, I need to know what lies in the depths of Mementos. No matter what.
No matter what?
Mementos is not just everyone's palace. It's the source of all palaces. It used to be that palaces like Kamoshida's with one ruler simply didn't exist. So if we can do something about the greatest cause of
I
distortion,
super want Monton soup
I'm
now.
certain my appearance will...
You wanted someone to save you, too.
I just needed pawns.
I see. So that's why you came poking your nose around with us.
I'll help you. I hope you can regain what you've lost.
be relying on you guys.
Or foe.
By the way, Morgana, are you a boy? Or might you be a girl?
Definitely a boy. Could it be a car?
Yeah, I agree. I wanted to make sure, though, just in case.
He could turn out to be pretty ancient. What if he smells like an old person?
Stop that! In any case, of course I'm male! I mean,
What is it?
No, it's nothing. We're done talking about that. Anyway, we now know that we can perform minor changes of heart in mementos. If we come across any eye-catching leads, it may be worth dealing with them for a bit
If
of
I get
combat
foe, I could also get
There weren't any other
Boba.
outstanding ones, though.
I bet we'll get tons of them if we can change someone famous and make the Phantom Thieves well known. The big fish are our main targets, after all.
First, you need to find a way to get through your exams.
I gotta study.
You can now go to Mementos. This is where you will change hearts of petty criminals who do not have their own palaces. For now, be patient until the next target appears. The boy, girl, and car. The three genders. I am a car. Man, Nakanoharu guy was a piece of cake. If we can take down some kind of big target next, we're totally gonna get famous. Hey, we're trying to help people, not get famous. But if people don't know who we are, how are we gonna give them courage? Are you sure, Ryuji? Am I wrong? I don't think that you're necessarily wrong. But should we really be doing this at all if we don't have a reason like we did with Kamoshida? You mean we shouldn't be sticking our noses into other people's business? I don't know, man. If someone's in trouble, it's only natural to want to help them out. I mean, I agree with that. I guess I was glad we were able to solve the Stalker case. Plus, what good are our personas if we don't use them for good? Don't you agree, Sean? I want to help people. The same goes for me. We don't got much time to be arguing over this either. That Madarame guy bothers me. Yeah, but getting carried away, but no getting carried away, you understand? And don't do anything to stand out, like fail all your exams. Oh crap, speaking of that, I haven't studied at all. What about that star? The one... They pronounced it Jose, so I'm going to pronounce it Jose. Wonder if that could help us ace our exams. Yeah, somehow I doubt that. Hell, I'd settle for just not failing. Bargaining isn't going to help you here. We wouldn't use it for that in the first place. Maybe you should just, I don't know, put some actual effort in? You've still got time. Fine.
What's up?
Guys, if I get pho, what should I get? Should I get beef or should I get seafood? Why are you staring at LeBlanc's bathroom? It's time to clean up. Alright, time to do some work for the chief. I'm sure he'll appreciate it.
Well then.
You want to start cleaning now? Your kindness may improve a little bit. Let's begin. Oh, well, I'd certainly appreciate that. Seafood. Shrimps. If I get seafood, I'm not going to restrict myself to just shrimps. I want myself some of those little fish cakes too. Some Naruto, if you will.
should do it for now.
Beef noodle. Ooh, I could get oxtail too. You haven't had pho before. It's really good. It's just delicious broth with noodles and your choice of proteins. Ooh, I could get shrimp and pork. I have had a cheeseburger. Ah, Ohio. Hey, I saw on the forum. Nice job sticking it to that stalker. My Phantom Aficionado website came in handy, didn't it? What are you talking about? It's okay. You don't have to say it. I know deep down in my heart that it was useful. Anyway, I'm in Shibuya right now. I'd love it if we could come, if you could come hear me out about our future actions. I'll be waiting at the diner in Shibuya. You gotta swing by.
What is he up to?
How have things been? You know, with the special activities. Oops. Sorry about that. I haven't been getting a lot of sleep lately. I've been staying up managing the fan site all night. Every night.
Do I want an egg roll too?
PR?
No. No egg roll. Do I want an egg roll? I kind of want an egg roll. Ooh, I could get leche boba. Or coconut. Or taro. I thought I had it bad because I don't have any Indian places that deliver near me. You can't eat Indian food anyway, nerdfuffle. Like, if Indian food doesn't have coconut in it, there's a chance it may have pineapple in it. Fuck it. We'll get a spring roll. Boba tea is good. I like it a lot. It's just not worth the total, I wouldn't say it's totally worth it, but the hype isn't really what it's worth. Fan site?
The Phantom Thieves Aficionado website. Fan site for short. You need a catchy name if you want people to notice you. This is all a bit
Hopefully
of
this time they remember to
propaganda.
give me a straw with my boba.
Basically, there's no point to taking down bad guys if nobody's gonna know about it. That's why I've started a blog for posts from people you guys saved, while filtering out the haters. We need the Phantom Thieves to be seen in the proper light if we want to make the name popular, right?
You've done good, kid.
Really? Just hearing you say that makes my all-nighters worth it. So, actually, I really want to know how you punish people. After all,
Oops,
the
I
Phantom
forgot
Thieves
auto
have a
was on.
reputation for being secretive. I wish I could be more like you guys somehow.
Well, you can't with those cold, dead black eyes.
But I'll still be here to draw attention to the stuff you do. You can leave that part to me. I'm gonna use my fan site to promote the Phantom Thieves and weed out any negative comments.
So, in case anybody was wondering, I got the seafood pho, and I got, I guess they're spring rolls, but it's taro and red bean. And I got a green tea boba.
Your popularity is gonna be at my mercy. Or, my...
Actually, no, I got a coconut boba, because coconut is delicious.
It's like I'll be your strategic image management representative, so to speak.
Strategic what now?
Strategic image management representative. Rolls off the tongue, don't you think? Anyway, I'm gonna do everything I can to make sure that title's more than just for show.
We get it, Mishima, you're a mod. I feel called out there, Umbra. I feel called out.
I've gotta say though, managing the Phantom Thieves' reputation is tiring work. The forum gets all sorts of weird posts, including tons of things unrelated to reforming society. It'd defeat the purpose of the site if the truth of the Phantom Thieves was buried among all that garbage. Oh, but you don't need to worry.
I like how he's wearing
I'll
New
sort through
Balance
all the
sneakers.
trash. Speaking of which, I've actually already found some worthwhile info about our very
I've
own school.
actually already?
Our quest to boost your popularity can start close to home. I'll give it my all.
Mishima seems motivated. Cool, I'll take that rank up.
All right. I might be overworking myself, though. Man, I'm exhausted. I think I'd fall asleep on the spot if I weren't talking to you. I should head home.
Bye.
See you later.
Oh, Smith, listen to this. I was checking the fan site earlier and found a bunch of hater comments about the Phantom Thieves. It got me so mad, I'm not even sleepy anymore. At this point, I might as well pull an all-nighter fighting back. Nice hustle, Image Manager. It's Strategic Image Management Rep. The title is important. Try to remember the whole thing, okay? Well, I'm gonna work my butt off. Just watch me. And this is how people actually work themselves to death in Japan. Chew. Ah. I need a tissue. I will be right back. I've returned from the OP sneeze. Mishima, I want to be more like you. Also, Mishima, talking to you makes me fall asleep. Time for a wild night of modding and banning. Oh, goodness, Mishima.
Hey!
Your midterms are coming up, aren't they? Better make sure you study. What about that diner in Shibuya that Mishima told you about? Could be a good place for studying, right? You have permission to go out at night, so no time like the present.
Well then.
Actually, I'm going to do just that. We want to go to the diner.
Oh.
Knowledge and guts.
Yep.
Oh snap, my food's gonna be here in like 10 minutes. It's good that we managed to find seats, even if it is a bit crowded. Welcome, may I take your order? We've added a new menu now that renovations are finished. Would you like to try it? I highly recommend the surprise sando and the nostalgic steak.
Hey, hey!
You sure look happy. Did you savor the taste of Grandma's kindness? Looks like you were able to get some studying done, but there's just too much noise. Only 1 point.
Wanna head back? What?
Whoa, what's up with the goggles? You going snowboarding or something? I hear this year is blooming later than usual, climate change and what have you. God, pollen allergies suck. I couldn't go to the mountains even if I wanted to. My eyes and nose would gush like rivers. It sounds awful.
Seems
Yo,
pretty rough.
I feel you though. Also, speaking of which, I did not take my medicine yet today. I will take my medicines. Water bottle, where are you? Remember to take your medicines, everybody. Or everybody who takes medicines, I should say. That's right, the news said pollen season was starting later than usual this year. Looks like the pollen problems have only just begun. People are about to have some itchy eyes. This might affect mementos the same way weather does.
Morning.
You have allergies?
Allergies? Oh, maybe. I do feel kinda dazed and everything feels weird.
Oh, everything feels weird.
But, actually, I've been having this feeling that someone's watching me.
It's probably Makoto, the creep.
I hope not. Oh, maybe I just can't shake off the feeling of infiltrating a palace. At the palace, we're always cautious of not being noticed, you know? So it has to be my imagination.
Hey, don't you think the atmosphere at school is kind of different now? You mean with there being no Kamoshida? Yeah, nobody ever talked about him out in the open like this before. It's true. I wish somebody'd just thank us for it or something. Either way, everything has worked out for the best. After all, Kamoshida actually been punished for his crimes. That's victory enough for me. I agree. I wonder what's happened. What's gonna happen to him now? I mean, he's a famous criminal at this point, right? He's gonna have to deal with people hating him forever. That might be true, but I don't have any sympathy for him. He got what he deserved. For sure. P. 5'9". Piece of cake.
Oh. Yep.
I thought this place was closed. If we're all here, you want to go to Mementos, right? What are you talking about? Don't we need to study for exams?
Let's go!
Don't worry about stuff like that. Don't worry about that stuff. Let's ignore the details and just go charging in head first. That sounds like a terrible idea. It's easier for you to say, but we don't even have a target.
Let's go.
It's actually not a problem anymore. Some intel has come in from Mishima.
All right.
Oh, perfect timing. Let's just go in right now then. You really do. You'll really do anything to avoid studying, huh? Bye. I love how you can see the pollen in the air. It's a nice little touch. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-da.
Oh.
There's gonna be a major hacking scandal. What?
Oh.
I need to go sell junk.
Allergies suck.
Allergies do suck. Riot Police E.
Hey.
I don't have Dauntless Guts yet.
Huh? Okay. You should be grateful.
Sure am.
Guess that's fine. You should be grateful. I guess that's fine. You should be grateful. I guess that's fine. Come again.
Boop, 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 doop, boop. Hanging out with the doctor again. The little effects in the game are really great. The game's full of just style. It's
so
just
annoying.
oozing style.
Please head to the exam room.
Do I have
which one?
SP adhesive 3 yet?
There's a lot of pollen in the air right now.
mainly from Japanese cedar and cypress trees. Mixing allergy and cold medicines can be dangerous, so be careful.
Why can't I get an SP? Can only be used in safe place. Maybe it has a different name now? New antiseptic made. Remove stat buffs for all foes. I guess I don't have SP adhesives yet.
Hmm?
I feel like I can become closer. I feel like my bond will grow soon. Hang out with her.
Please head to the exam room.
Okay, that's all for today. If you're feeling okay, you can go home now.
Hello?
I think I'm ahead on my Death Confidant. Hello, Dr. Takemi's Clinic of Internal Medicine. What? Again? That's, well, that ship's already sailed, so... What a pain. You remember that girl from the other day? The chief of staff, Oyamada's patient? Her dad's been bringing her here to be treated, even though I referred them to another hospital. I even told them about the medical error I made. They trust you. I'm just a quack, though. The medical error was well documented. Everyone in my field knows about it. I led a development of a new drug for an incurable illness called Crawford-Enz disease. Although I wasn't the one who administered the medicine, it was the cause of the error. With Crawford-Enz, certain cells indiscriminately attack other cells throughout the body. When it reaches the muscles, the patient slowly begins to die. There hasn't been much progress made on it, partly because there haven't been many cases of it. I worked with a pharmaceutical company that had researched the final stage of production, but one day I was suddenly removed from my position. The chief of staff, Oyamada, my superior at the time, took over the entire operation. I don't know if he wanted the glory of developing the new drug or to become rich and famous, but he made careless mistakes and rushed completion so he could use it on a patient named Miwa. Miwa-chan had a reaction and lasted in a critical condition. The chief panicked and laid the blame on me. Miwa-chan and her family resented me. No matter what I said, I couldn't change how they felt about me. It's not too late.
That's fine, I guess.
That doesn't matter. The development of the medicine was suspended, so I had no reason to stay at the hospital. At least now I can keep working as a general practitioner on my own terms with my guinea pig. That's the new medicine I've been trying out on you. This version is in the final stage of testing. The search is for those cells that take the offensive and destroy them upon detection. That's why it's harmless for people who don't have the disease, probably. When will it be done? That all depends on how cooperative you are.
Hey.
You'd better not flake on me this late in the game. I'm inching closer to the finish line, but I need your help to reach it. In exchange, I can offer you medicine at a special price. I'm counting on you, guinea pig. Feels like my bond with Takemi is growing even deeper. Add support items. Yeah, that's what I wanted.
All right.
Now we should be able to get SP adhesives. It's been a while since I've had to deal with this kind of nuisance. It's stressing me out. Oh, sorry. That's all I wanted to talk to you about. You can go home now. I feel like cooperating in the shady clinical trial has increased my guts.
Bye.
Okay, thanks for your hard work. Peedly, peedly, peedly. You doing okay, my little guinea pig? Just wanted to check up on you. Also, sorry for the long talk today. I wasn't planning on telling you all that. About Miwa-chan? Yeah, you're the first person I've really shared all that with. But it was also a good reminder. This is something I have to do, as the plague. Thanks to you, the drug's development is progressing very smoothly. If there are no issues with the latest sample, I think we're right on the edge of finally finishing it. Oh, sorry. Looks like I've got a patient. Maybe that girl and her dad came back. I have to go. See you later.
You're back.
I am. I should study, but I want to see if I can buy SP adhesive. Because I need the SP adhesives.
Allergies are so annoying. Please head to the exam room.
Should be able to buy up to SP adhesive
which
3,
one?
right? Nope.
I developed a new medicine that treats a very unique symptom.
New
It's
drug
quite
developed by
effective.
TMC restores. Damn it! Why can't I get the stupid SP adhesives? I am so far in. Maybe next
Take
time.
care.
Ah, that's not the door. That's the door. My food is on the way. We want to go to Shibuya Station Square, and we're gonna meet a new confidant. This nerd. What's up, nerd?
Please consider what I have to say. You.
Are you interested in politics? I'm interested. Are you a student? I'm delighted to captivate the interests of someone your age. I could use the help of a young person, but I can't hire someone without any experience. I'm sorry about that. However, I'd be happy if you stopped by to hear one of my speeches again. Well then, that's all for today. I'm heading to the beef bowl shop.
Hey,
Now we go work at the beef bowl shop again. There's Mishima just fucking chilling.
oh,
Bernie-san. Exactly.
what did you say?
Hey, look, there's a ton of customers coming in all of a sudden. You're going to be bombarded with orders at this rate. Make sure you memorize them all. Medium barbecue bowl. I need to write these down because I'm terrible. Note. Sticky notes. New sticky note. Medium beef barbecue bowl. One medium curry bowl. Medium beef. Quigalro. Alright, stay calm and remember the orders. What did the first person order? Medium barbecue bowl. Medium curry bowl.
Hey!
They wanted a medium beef bowl.
Nice.
Fourth customer wanted a medium mahogaro bowl.
Well,
You appeared to have a difficult time there. Can't you ask your manager to hire more people? You were extremely busy. Employees being overworked is becoming a real problem in the workplace. That's concerning. I should remember this.
Well then, I'll see you again.
I'll leave my payment here. Thank you for the food.
hey!
Wasn't that the politician who gives speeches in front of the station? He was worried about employees in the workplace, huh? Well, I think he knows who you are now. You should go to the station square again sometime soon.
My.
Whoa, good work. Seems there were a lot of customers today, but you handled it well on your own. Thing is, we consistently get a lot of customer on Yakiniku Day, whatever that means. So no one wants to work that day.
Thanks in advance.
I paid you a little extra today. Good work. Keep it up.
Man.
You were amazing today, dealing with so many orders. I'm sure it was rough, but I think you handled it all quite proficiently. 3 proficiency score.
It looks like you're attending school seriously.
Yeah, duh, because I'm a student and I'm serious about
you
my
also
studies.
seem pretty close with Takamaki-san if you're both coming to school together. You just transferred here, though. I guess you two really click.
We're in the same class.
I see. You seemed a lot closer than that yesterday morning.
Stop spying on us, Makoto, you creep.
I heard she was a victim of Mr. Kamoshida. But was that all there was to it? Either way, closer inspection should clear everything up. Goodbye.
Why you like this? Why you gotta be like this, Makoto? Exams start tomorrow. Are you all ready?
Shall we
then,
begin?
picking up from last time. The end of the Heinen period marks the rise of the samurai, which I'm sure you've all been waiting for. As described in the tale of Heike, it was Heike? I think it's Heike. It was a time when all that was great would fall from grace. It wasn't unusual for the heroes of yesterday to be struck down as the rebels of the present day. By the way, sympathizing with the losers or the weak is called magistrate's patronage. That term came from Minamoto no Yoshitsune's position, and it also became a way of referring to him as well. Alright, Smith-kun.
Do you know the answer?
You know the time period Yoshitsune was active in, don't you? I have no idea. The Heinen. We just talked about this.
This is it. Correct.
Heike. Ah, okay. Heike. He supported his brother, Yoritomo, during the Heian period. But despite his contribution in defeating the Tiara, he was driven out by his brother and ultimately executed. However, in the centuries that followed, Yoshitsune became more popular as a tragic hero. Wow, really? Smith-kun seems really smart, doesn't he?
Nice going!
Wow, he must be really smart to be able to answer a question like that. Boop, 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 boop. I would love for my knowledge to go up before exams start tomorrow. That would be great.
Yep. What are your thoughts?
Oh, it's you. I'm so sorry for what I said. I judged a book by its cover. I failed as a librarian assistant. There may be times when other students give you a hard time, but please don't mind them. Feel free to use the library whenever you want. Well, I certainly don't sense that hostility I was feeling from everyone before. You can hone your knowledge here quite nicely now, but you won't be able to raise your guts anymore.
Hey!
Okay.
Did you notice?
You know the pencil weed that broke off earlier? I just noticed it's been sitting on my nose the whole time.
Yep.
Way to put your brain to work. You're looking smarter already. Hopefully that knocked my knowledge up. Nope, it didn't. Damn. Oh well.
Wanna head back?
Ah, you're back.
Hey! Hey!
That's kindness. This is knowledge, but I need...
Now listen up.
What do you want to do?
Make sure your clothes up.
Alright guys, my food has just got here. I will be right back.
Can I talk?
Food! Haha! I got pho. This is without the juice, though. Without the good. That's in a bag over here. It also doesn't have its bean sprouts in it. Food. And this is my coconut boba. Yum. The sprouts are in a bag over here. You put the sprouts in after you put the broth in because the broth will wilt them. Duh, jeez, get with it, nerd fuffle. The broth is so hot. Such hot broth. Ooh, burn my fingers. Now I have a bowl of soup that I am going to eat while I play video games. And fish cake. Nom, 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 nom. Did my knowledge go up? Damn it. Welp.
Well then.
Noodles. School assembly during exam week? The hell are they thinking? It's the day after tomorrow, right? I wonder if they're going to talk about Mr. Kamoshida again.
Seems pretty rough.
Sprouts! Whoop, I dropped one. Sprout, sprout, let it all out. These are the sprouts I can't live without. Ooh, let's put some chili sauce in here.
Well, shall we begin?
Chili sauce. Yatsune.
Ooh, we can do this.
Ooh, we can do this. Let's say an essay question. This looks tough. Let's calm down and think about it. Let's think it through. Provide the reason why Miyamoto no Yoshine is viewed as a hero. They gave me the wrong type of roles, but I'm not really complaining. They look pretty good. I forget. Yeah, I will roll with it. It's interesting. It's like, it's noodles and pork with like star anise and crushed up peanuts. It's pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty good. The peanuts are crushed up a little bit too fine, though. It's kind of like eating peanut dust, but it's still really good.
Yep.
Ahem.
Let's get started.
Today is the second day of exams. You may begin. Which brain function is responsible for the phenomenon of seeing an illusion in this figure? Cognition.
Ooh, we can do this. That doesn't look like it'll work.
Nope.
Okay, class, let's get started.
Does everyone have a test? Then you may begin. The Devil's Dictionary.
Ooh, we can do this.
What character archetype refers to the mysterious and seductive woman, typically with an ulterior motive? Femme fatale.
Ooh, we can do this!
Ever since that specific incident, many of you have voiced concerns that I could not bear to ignore. We believe the mental health of our student body is absolutely vital, so we've acquired the services of a therapist. The floor is yours, Doctor.
Isn't he hot?
It's nice to meet you all.
Whoa, his voice is sexy.
My name is... Huh? My name is Takuto Maruki. Thank you for welcoming me to your school. No need to be formal with me, though. I'm just here to counsel anyone who's interested. You can even call me Doc, if that would help you feel more comfortable. Any assistance you need, I'll be... Oh. I guess I'm not really any good for helping with money problems.
Thank you, Dr. Maruki.
Yo. You ever expect this place to actually give a shit about our mental health?
Well, our school's made national news. Maybe they figured they'd look even worse if they didn't do anything for us.
And Dr.
Yeah, right?
Dr. What's his name?
Maruki.
Dr. Maruki,
Wasn't that
you
guy just
have
basically
been beat
clowning
out
it up
by
on
the
You really think he'll do
Dom
us any
Punk
good?
doctor with the secret medicine.
Hey there. Sakamoto-kun and Takamaki-san, right? And that must make you...
How do you know our names?
Well, I was informed of certain students before beginning my tenure here. Those that had, previous interactions with Mr. Kamoshida. It must have been especially tough for you after having just transferred here. I can definitely believe that.
So, what do you want with us?
Ah, yes, I'd forgotten. I know I already offered my services to the student body earlier, but would you three be interested in counseling?
Nope, not at all.
Huh?
How's that surprising?
You were just a touch more emphatic about it than I'd expected. Ah, but if you come to my office, you can have free snacks.
Well, fuck, I am sold.
Would be nice, but there's still plenty to be had. So, how about it?
Tell me more about these snacks.
Hey, don't fall for that.
To be frank, I've been explicitly ordered to provide counseling to the students directly involved with Mr. Kamoshida. It's in the school's interests. For its students.
Ah, the school's interest, huh?
I know that asking you to be open with a complete stranger like myself is a lot. Making this mandatory wouldn't do you any good either. Might as well
I mean,
turn it
therapy is
into a
nice and all, but
worthwhile
free snacks on top of therapy, that's like the
I know.
icing on the
If you
cake.
attend my counseling sessions, I'll teach you different ways to improve your mental acuity. Like ways to hone your concentration before exams, or not getting nervous on dates. How's that sound?
Mental training. If I make good use of this, it may aid the Phantom Thieves' activities too.
There's also snacks.
All right, enough with the snacks. So, which way are you leaning?
Dr. Maruki, you're a snack. I'm going to do it.
I guess it'd just be more trouble for us if we didn't go.
Yeah.
Really? Then I guess it's a deal. I'll be in the nurse's office. Feel free to come by whenever it's convenient for you.
Well, we should get going.
Okay, I'll see you later. Thanks for taking my counsel.
PR Cargill, you raided me while I have a mouthful of noodles.
I promise I'll do my best to help.
Thanks though. I appreciate it. How was you? How was your stream? It's the raid. We've been raided. Right when we meet a new confidant. Hello, Noodle Mouth. That's how'd you figure out my real name?
Could accomplish such grandiose heists. One would need a heart of steel, unaffected by outside influences, and prepared to act without hesitating.
Who did you meet?
There has
The
to be
counselor.
Someone who helped strengthen your mental state. Sound like
His
somebody
name
you know?
is Dr.
Give me a
Maruki.
name.
Yeah, the new hot doctor.
Thou art I.
We have two doctors fighting for our hearts. Noodle Outro One Mouth. Yup, that's my nickname.
With the birth of the counselor persona, I have obtained the winds of.
It's the doctor that offers you snacks. Hot Doctor 2, Electric Boogaloo. You got it.
All right.
I mean, this one has to be the sub doctor,
So
right?
hold up, dude. Sorry for keeping you like this. Well then.
Okay, quiet down.
Well, if there are new people and they'd already run out of tarot cards, right? It's the counselor tarot card for this one. Yeah, Lady Doc, she calls you my guinea pig. One of the responses to a question she asks is, please punish me more. I'm not even kidding. That happened earlier today. I had to select it even though it was not the one that gave me more benefit. Dr. Maruki will only be posted here. Oh, it's on auto. Damn it. For the majority of you, it's your choice whether or not to see him, but there are a few students I'll speak with later. The school's decided. Visits to Dr. Maruki will be mandatory for these individuals. Yo, you guys gonna go for it? What, the counseling? Kinda sounds like we're being forced to. I told Maruki I'd do it, but I don't know if I'm really that into the idea, you know? Let's do it. Yeah. Probably better not to draw more attention to ourselves anyway. I think I'm going to try going today. Counseling, huh? Lady Ann's right. Make sure you visit him so you don't draw any attention to yourself, okay? Yeah, it's kind of lame there's no gay options, but whatever.
Yes. Welcome.
Maybe someday, correct. Not at all. It's always a good time. So long as I'm not already listening to a student. I'm glad you're here. Would you care for a snack? Lays out on the table. The snack is me.
Shall we begin?
Oh, but first, just relax, alright? I'm only here to listen to whatever you wish to talk about.
Yes.
Sure. Yeah, they did get rid of the 2 parts in the game that were like really kind of ugh. You have to get there myself still. I gotcha. It is, if you're willing to listen to a super long story, absolutely am. Take all the time you need. And my therapist would be like, well, if it's really long, I'm going to have to charge you a double rate for the second hour. Because therapy be expensive, yo. And at first I thought Kamoshida ought to face the same fate as Shiho was going to put herself through, but later I realized that wasn't right. If he did take his own life, it wouldn't undo Shiho's suffering. In fact, it just gave him the easy way out.
Right.
Is that so? You know, you are quite the wise, level-headed young woman, Takamaki-san. Huh? I think you've got the wrong... Nope. In fact, I think you're wiser than I was at your age. I wasn't anywhere near as mature as you are now. It's not like I did anything special, though. If I hadn't gone through my own share of hell, I don't think I'd be so mature either. Well, that's what everybody means when they're like, you're very mature for your age. It's pretty much like you've either already gone through some troubles, they're creepy, or like you say something that just doesn't make sense for your age. We both suffered a lot, but I just want to get back to laughing and having a fun together like we used to. At this point, I don't give a rat's ass about Kamoshida.
Yeah.
Now that's a healthy outlook. You can't change the past, but you still want to keep your chin up and press onward. Is that the gist of it? Yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, it'd definitely be better if none of this had happened at all, but...
Quite.
I drank all my boba, but there's still bobas. And it's just an old cell. We should wrap things up here for today. Thank you so much for coming to see me. Oh, no, thank you. I feel a ton better now that I've got that off my chest. I'm just sitting here pretending to stream, but really I'm just eating noodles, drinking tea.
Okay, I'm gonna get going.
Noodles! Sounds chill. I'm into it. Well, thank you, Game Gods Freak. I appreciate that you're into me eating noodles. Well, I went in for counseling. You're going soon too, right, Sean? How'd it go? Well, it honestly wasn't as rough as I was expecting. I think you should just go and give it a shot. Dr. Maruki's easier to talk to than you'd think. Okay, see you tomorrow. Watch that for charity. Yeah. It's in the nurse's office in the practice building, right? I'll just pass the time in the area until you're done. Just a cat chillin'.
How are you?
Oh, hello. Student called Yoshizawa. Are you here for a session as well? That's right. You too, huh?
Yes.
Yes, that's right. Dr. Maruki is a wonderful counselor. I've actually been seeing him for a while before he even came to Shujin. Oh, I didn't know you two were acquainted. Don't go overselling me too hard though, Yoshizawa-san. I'm really nothing special. Well, I need to get going. Please excuse me. I like her shoes. They're very red.
All right then.
Eating noodles for charity. Instead of hydrate, it's noodle up.
Welcome.
Anytime somebody uses the hydrate points, I'm gonna eat noodles. That's how it goes now. I pay money, you show me nudes. Here are the nudes. I'm showing them to you. They're such nice nudes, right? I'm a little nervous. Hahaha. You don't have to be so tense. We're just going to have an ordinary conversation, that's all.
I see.
I see. Thank you. I think I've gotten a good grasp on the situation you're in, Smith-kun. Well, full disclosure, the school gave me a brief rundown on the circumstances regarding your transfer here. I'm doing okay now. But you weren't before, I take it. Try not to push yourself too hard, okay?
So,
now that you've told me more about yourself, I think I've realized something. I like how I'm drinking coffee and he's drinking the juice box. I should note that's really, truly impressive. Even most adults can't reliably manage that. How to put it? You know how everyone has an internal reality? Some conceptions of themselves they're striving for?
For example?
Like wanting to be a model student, or wanting to be loved and relied on. That kind of thing. But the that idealized reality and the one in actuality are often far apart. That gap is responsible for a lot of people's pain. Not everyone can ace their exams, and not everyone can be the heroes they wish they could be. You've already been through so much. That kind of suffering is usually enough to twist people up into dark places. But you're standing up to it and confronting a tough, painful reality. To me, that's incredibly admirable. Then again, maybe that's a little weird for you to hear from a guy who you just met, huh? Kind of creeping me out here. But it sounds right. Not even any deflecting self-depreciation. You really are strong, Smith-kun. I would have, if this was me, I would have hit him with the deflecting self-depreciation, because that's who I am. Somehow, the conversation just took on a life of its own, I guess.
Say.
Hey, I've actually got one last request. Do you mind?
You know,
I'm actually doing certain research along with my duties as a counselor. It's not quite like counseling, more like a type of psychological treatment. So it's another doctor that's doing more experiments on you. Basically, it's a project to learn more about people's metaphorical hearts, what they think and how they feel.
How about it?
If I get far enough with it, I think it'll be able to help a lot of people, so I'll need more details.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry. I guess my point is, I'd like to ask you to help with that research. All you'd have to do is listen to my theories and then tell me if they spark any ideas or realizations on your end. Please, any time's good for me. I can work around your schedule. And, I've got a lot of snacks, too. You can have them. They're yours. Well, okay. Still really bugging me that he's drinking the apple juice and I'm drinking the coffee. Let's see. I know. Maybe I could teach you some tips on mental training. I happen to know a lot on the subject. I'm sure I can cook up some special regimen for you. If you're dedicated enough, I'm sure you can draw out your full potential.
Thank you.
Okay, I guess that's our second deal. I feel like my bond with Mordecai is improved. Or Maruki. More noodle time.
All right.
I know.
Oh, right. Would it be okay if we traded contact information? That's a little creepy. You're not allowed to do that in the United States. I mean, you are, but not like personal. So the doctor cannot give you their personal cell phone number for reasons other than things directly related to your sessions.
All right.
Oh shit, that increased my SP. Hell yeah. This guy's going to be a very worthwhile confidant. If he increases your SP, hell yeah.
Man.
You really spent a long time talking to Maruki. Look how late it is. Well, if you think the sessions are worthwhile, you should try going again sometime.
Good night.
I have to go to sleep because there's nothing else I can do right now. Actually, hold on. Let me see if I can make shit.
Hey.
Let's not do. Okay, I can't make shit.
Well then.
I'm so sleepy. I ended up pulling an all-nighter once I realized today's the last day of exams.
You staying up studying?
Nah, I gave up on the exam. I was playing some games, and then before I knew it, it was morning.
I know that feeling.
Bull! You say that, but you probably just spent the whole night studying.
The morning.
Yo, look who else is yawning.
Exams are almost over, so I thought I'd make one last effort across the finish line.
Huh? Don't give me that crap. Your brain's tiny compared to mine.
Size is meaningless if there's nothing inside, you know.
What was that?
Will you please shut up? You're gonna make me forget everything I remember. Huh? Am I imagining things?
Nope, Makoto's totally stalking you.
What? You see a groper or something?
Right? Stop being mean.
No, that's not it. It's nothing.
Hmm?
Oh, it's not Makoto this time.
God, that guy got off. Isn't this bad? Hey, at least act like you care.
Fine.
We're meeting another candidate for best boy. I'm confused. I was just sticking my hand out in a groping fashion towards your friend. Why would you stop?
Or are you just that self-conscious?
I'm not that.
Is there something you want?
That's my line. You are the one stalking me.
Stalking you? That's outrageous.
I know you've been following me ever since the train.
That's because...
My goodness. I had wondered why you left the car. So this is where your passion led. All is well that ends well.
I
I saw you from the car, and I couldn't help myself from chasing after you. I didn't even notice the calls from Sensei, but thank goodness I caught up to you.
Okay.
What?
Out
You're
with
the
it,
woman
Matt
I've been
Mercer.
searching for all this time. Please, won't you
Wait a minute,
be the model for my next art piece?
Ah, that's what's up. Yeah, unforeseen
All that I've drawn
boy.
until now has been lacking, but I feel a passion from you unlike anyone else.
This man's highly suspicious.
Ain't this a recruit for some shady business?
Will you cooperate with me? What do you say?
Hold your horses. Who are you anyways?
Oh, where are my manners? I'm a second year at Kosei High's Fine Arts Division. My name is Yusuke Kitagawa. I'm Madarame Sensei's pupil, and I am being allowed residence at his place. I'm striving to become an artist.
Huh? Do you mean that Madarame? The one who was on Good Morning Japan the other day?
The very same.
You know who that is?
He was introduced as a super famous Japanese-style artist who's been recognized all over the world.
What does Japanese style mean?
We heard that name the other day in Mementos.
Yusuke!
I'm sorry, Sensei. I'll be right there.
That old guy's Madarame?
Madarame Sensei's exhibition will begin at the department store near the station tomorrow. I'll be there to help out on opening day. Please come by. It'd be great if you could give me your answer in regard to being a model then. I bet you have no interest in the fine arts, but I'll give you tickets too.
What a rude assumption.
Well then, I hope to see you there tomorrow.
Usually ink paintings. Fair.
That guy's as easy to read as a book.
I just feel like Japanese.
Not planning on going, are
There's
ya?
a lot of different styles in
I
Japan.
think I will.
That both originated and became popular in Japan.
But look at the time. I'll see you later.
How dare he go after Lady Ann? I've memorized that face of yours, Yusuke.
You
I ate the
became
noodles,
acquainted
now
with
I'm
Madarame's
self-conscious. I
pupil
have
by
like,
chance? That's a little too convenient. It makes me
I don't know,
wonder if you're even
basil on
telling
my
the
teeth
truth.
or something.
So be it. What I want to know most is your method. It's true that Madarame was an unforgivable criminal worthy of the scorn thrown at him. He was an adult who cultivated his own fame and fortune by sacrificing the livelihood of children. But he'd been covering his tracks for years. How did you uncover the truth in such a short span of time?
Dot dot dot. It's the only true answer.
Fine. Let's suppose that people's hearts can be changed by stealing their treasure, like you've said. If so, a different suspicion arises. People have gone mad or lost consciousness, never to recover, like the subway accident in April. Depending on how you look at it, that could be taken as a phenomenon for a sudden change of heart too. Were you related to those as well?
Clearing my desk of doodles. Doodle time has ended, friends. Well, maybe not this one. I have no space in the space to put it. Dot dot dot.
I see. Fine. Let's get back to Madarame's case. Keep it concise and stick to the facts.
Today's the last day of exams, huh? Hey, you stop writing. Get it together.
No way.
This is a disaster. You're going to be in trouble if you don't start studying regularly. Boop, doop, doop, boop, 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 boop. fair.
It's over. How about you?
It's over.
Come on, you two need to get your act together.
You said the
Anyways,
same
can we
thing.
Stop talking about the exams. Like it or not, they're gonna come back graded next week. Rather than focus on stuff that's over with.
What are you looking at?
The usual site. It's no use. There ain't any useful info. Number of posts are getting less and less too.
I am not letting this end as a one-hit wonder, okay?
There's no point in getting antsy, though. I know. Why don't we go eat lunch somewhere? We still have some money left over from the other day.
I want sushi then, or domestic raised eel.
I want eel.
Don't have that much
Well,
left.
no, I'm full. I ate plenty
Oh,
of
right.
noodles, but
There are those
eel
tickets
is
to Madarama's
delicious.
exhibit. Wait, that's tomorrow.
Don't tell me. Was it love at first sight with that Yusuke guy?
It's not like that.
Of course not.
When I was watching that special on TV, his artwork was pretty nice. Plus, we've got free tickets. Besides, this could also be related to what we heard in Mementos.
Madarame, was it?
Curious too.
That aside, what should I do about the other 2 tickets? Want to go appreciate some fine arts for once?
Fine arts, huh?
I suggest we should all go together. Appreciating the fine arts builds character. A phantom thief who can't identify an original is lame.
Well, if everyone's going...
It's settled then.
Should be fun.
Just the phrase going to an art exhibit sounds kind of mature. Let's meet at the exhibit entrance tomorrow.
Boo doo boo. Boo boo doo boo.
Okay.
Tomorrow we go to the exhibit with Lady Anne. I'm curious to know if Madarame has anything to do with the name we heard in Mementos. We can't afford to be late tomorrow. We better not go out right now. So, I keep thinking about Nakanaru said. Could he have been talking about the famous artist Madarame? Nice catch. Well, it is pretty rare last name. Yeah, I mean, the guy... you guys ever heard of someone else called Madarame? It's really not common at all. If what we heard is true, Kitagawa-kun is studying under the culprit teacher. You mean a teacher who treats people like tools? Kitagawa-kun's life is probably pretty terrible. We gotta look into this. Right? Going to museums.
Okay. Yeah. 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 Yes.
Yeah.
I haven't been to an aquarium in years.
Nice.
Hey, I got the 3 proficiency points. Yay. Alright, so I think in the next save point I'm going to cut out for the day. We'll probably...
So crowded.
I'll probably take a nap before we have Zweihander tonight, which we're getting back into.
You came.
Yeah.
But after we get to the save
left us
point,
those
we'll probably
Make
raid
sure that you don't
over
get in the
to
way of the
Esteni
other
because
visitors.
she's playing the Pedestrians, which is a
I'll
pretty
show
cool
you
little
around.
game.
I'd like to speak more about the picture I'd like to draw too.
But otherwise, we'll be picking back
Well,
up with
see
this
you guys
tomorrow
later.
at some point. I want to do some running
Lady,
around
I'd
in
be all right.
errands tomorrow before
What if
we
he drags her behind
stream,
some
though.
painting and try something funny?
I told you not to come out! Are we really gonna appreciate the fine arts? Can't we just go home?
Let's learn about Madarame.
I guess we should do a quick pass through it once. Which way are we supposed to start? It's that old man from the other day.
We continue to be truly surprised by your imagination. You have such expansive styles. It's hard to believe that it all stems from one person. Where in the world does all your inspiration come from?
Let's go see sharks.
It is rather difficult to put into words. They naturally well up from within my heart, like bubbles rising one after another in the spring.
Naturally, you say.
What's important is to distance oneself from worldly desires, such as money and fame. My atelier is a modest shack, but it is more than enough to pursue true beauty.
A shack?
I see. So the act of emptying one's mind gives rise to inner beauty. Still, to think we could hear the word shack coming from the great artist Madarame.
You would understand if you saw it.
Wasn't the word shack something?
Madarame-san is actually here?
Over there!
I'm so glad I came on opening day.
Hey, stop pushing! There's way too many people!
I'm getting crushed!
Anyways, we gotta head for the exit. Don't die on us, alright?
I didn't know there were so many types of Japanese art.
Usually, one concentrates on their own style. However, Sensei creates all this by himself. He's special.
There you are, Yusuke.
Sensei!
Ah, the girl from yesterday. Are you enjoying the exhibit?
I don't know how to put it into words, but it's really amazing.
You're sensing something from the artwork. That alone is enough to give us artist satisfaction. I hope this becomes a wonderful piece, Yusuke. Well then, if you'll excuse me.
You'd imagine artists would be difficult to approach, but he seems really friendly.
Indeed.
Oh, this is it! The painting I wanted to see in person.
This one?
I guess it's the painter's anger? I'm not sure, but I sense this strong frustration from it. To think such a cheerful and gentlemanly person could make such a piece. Something wrong?
Something
Don't
wrong,
mind
Yusuke?
me. There are better pieces than this one. Come now, this way.
Hey!
That old lady totally elbowed me. But thanks to that, I remember now. Well, let me get to it. It's about a post online. Here, look at this.
Why'd you leave without me?
You got it all wrong. We got dragged into this huge crowd and... Anyways, you gotta look at this too. This post might be about Madarame.
What's it say?
A master of the Japanese arts is plagiarizing his pupil's work. Only his public face is shown on TV.
Plagiarizing?
I didn't think much of it when I first saw it, but hearing Shack and Madarame triggered it. His treatment of the pupils who live with him is awful. He teaches nothing and bosses them around. He treats them inhumanely, as if disciplining a dog.
Abuse on top of plagiarism, huh?
If this is real, it'll be a huge scandal.
I wonder if Kitagawa-kun posted this. I mean, he is a pupil of his.
Who knows? It's anonymous and all.
In that case, it's possible the Madarame we heard about in Mementos is referring to the same one.
A man like that doing such a thing? I wonder if we can ask that shadow from earlier about this. Oh, actually, we just need to talk to him in reality.
And how are we gonna go about that? Are we gonna explain it all, starting with mementos?
Besides, if we make a move out in the open, there's the possibility that Madarame will...
Oh. Yeah, right.
Hey, what do you think about Madarame? Doesn't he seem suspicious?
He does.
I know, right? This all fits way too well to just be a coincidence. If this post is legit, ain't this the kind of target we've been waiting for?
Well, yeah, but is it really true?
By the way, what did you do about the whole modeling thing?
Kitagawa-kun gave me his contact info, and the address to his sensei's atelier.
He said he lives there, right? Perfect timing. Let's try going tomorrow. We're off to Madarame's house right after school.
Huh? You want me to model tomorrow? This is
Sure
too
do.
sudden.
What? We're just gonna go talk to Kitagawa.
Oh, that's what you meant.
Okay.
In any case, we need to find out if that rumor about Madarame is true. If it is, this might be exactly what we needed.
Well then.
That reminds me, the home shopping program is airing today. You want to check out the TV? I'm
Let's do
going
it.
to save. It's been like 2 hours since we last saved. Maybe. Oh, it's been like 3.5 hours since we last saved. All right, everyone. I'm actually going to call it here for the day. We're going to throw everything over to we're going to throw the stream over to Esteni, who is playing the pedestrian right now. So I will go and do the thing. But yeah, thanks so much for hanging out with me today. Thanks anybody who made any donations or has been supporting the cause, spreading the word that we're raising money for To Right Love on Our Arm in observation of Mental Health Month. But otherwise, I'm going to do the raid command. And we should... It doesn't look like it worked. Oh well, I guess we'll do it the good old-fashioned way. Oh, /raid, not exclamation point raid. That explains it. Alright everyone, have a great day. Thanks so much for hanging out. Bye-bye.